Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Return to Curse of Strahd.
Ooh.
Welcome back to the return of the sequel, The Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Who would
Welcome
like
back
to
to this-
give the recap?
Oh, we got wrecked.
Strahd's the war. The end. Campaign synopsis right there.
So, yeah, we thought we'd be really nice and decline a letter that Strahd sent us when we reached a crossroad. Sending the letter in a carriage that he sent for us back to him. About 30 minutes down the road, we were vengefully reaped with two dire wolves attacking, and Strahd then soon following.
It wasn't that far. We actually camped after, remember?
It was the next day.
What was it, next day?
It was the next day. We camped inside a tiny hut, remember? We all had fun in the tiny
Yeah,
hut.
we had a party hut
Oh yeah, we had a fun time in Tiny Hut, then we got wrecked.
Yes.
in Tiny Hut Juniors.
Yeah, Tiny Hut Junior. Unfortunately, Ismark did not survive the Battle of Strahd. He was thrown off the cliff. He didn't make it.
And
all our
fault. Before all of this,
what was it? Oh, we went to Valaki for the
Oh, we
wedding
did this
dress.
dress. We did the dress situation.
It's true. We gotta dress.
I guess that's all of our recap.
I guess this session we're headed to Madame Eva,
Yep.
or at least that's the plan.
Only because Autumai has not visited her yet, and it might pay him good.
I mean, we haven't visited either.
No, we haven't.
I haven't
Yeah.
visited her, and I hope I don't scare her to death.
Mm.
I don't think you'll scare her.
I
From
don't
last
think
time,
so.
she seems pretty. You know, she knows what's going on.
I'm a frickin' tiefling. I have horns and a tail.
I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be good.
Okay.
All right, so you're at the edge of this cliff here.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
The cliff of death.
So now there's a mirror on the ground.
Wait, how fancy of a mirror is it?
Remember
it's
Samir
the-
from last time that was like
It's,
indestructible?
it's the
That's
one
right.
we were lugging around thinking we could use it against Strahd.
Is
You know
anyone
what?
gonna pick that up?
Bellator
Cards-
doesn't care about it.
Kark's gonna kick it angrily.
Jim just kind of looks at it and just has spite for it now.
So I get to double my training days, right?
Yeah, double your training days.
Cool. I went from having 20 to now 40 days of training I need.
Whoa.
Self-training is harder than teacher training.
Oh.
Mhm.
Just dead.
I'm not gonna pick up the mirror. That didn't do us any good. Other than it maybe being indestructible, it's not gonna help us at all.
It's also got Abyssal written on the back, you know.
Not true.
Just-
That could
Oh.
be just the incantation.
We should take it to Madame
Madame
Eva.
Eva.
Maybe she can figure out what it is.
That's a good idea. Yes. So Jim will
Kark
go.
says that amidst tears and sadness.
It is a good idea, but I still don't like the thought of it.
If it could be a weapon against Strahd, we need to use it.
Have we been teaching Belthor any Elvish?
I imagine you do that every day before bed.
Okay.
Yeah, we have.
And I joined in after a while, remember?
I hope you guys are keeping track of those days, because I'm not.
Day 2.
It's been like, yeah, day 2 for me.
All right. So you guys are
Oh,
heading?
so I assume that we built some sort of memorial to Ismark, maybe like a rock mound or
Do-
something.
Did you grab like a shield or any like a gauntlet off his person?
We
Well,
have a
Kark-
sword.
we have his
Kark has
sword.
his sword, but Kark's gonna use that to get his revenge on Strahd for him.
There.
All right. I guess not then.
I said both of his weapons were laying there, so he still had. There's still one there.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, we
oh,
can- we
okay.
can
Then
use
we
that
can
one.
still do one.
You do. Are they both the same stat wise?
No, one's a long sword, one's a short sword.
Well,
Let's leave the longsword behind because I'm taking the short sword.
Sure.
Oh, Yim will also leave a figure of, ironically, a wolf here.
All right.
And Kark
Yeah,
will
I'll leave a
say,
candle.
Kark will say some funeral rites that he knows.
I'm gonna say this takes around 3 hours
To build a mound and okay.
to
That's
do
fine.
everything you wanted to do for the funeral.
Build a mound, put a
I
sword
got
in
a
it,
wolf
put
on
a wolf
hand.
statue, and put a candle on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a candle.
Well, with Yim's earth bending abilities, maybe 2.
Yeah, to be able to go and speed up the process.
I'll say 2 hours.
Okay.
It deserves respect. Slow down.
Don't be hasty.
Oh, I'm excited. All right. I guess yeah. After that, we'll continue.
You continue on. Is anyone taking the mirror, or what are you doing with it?
Yeah, Yim's gonna take the mirror.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a hit dice real quick to gain back some health
Sure.
because I need to roll a d8 then.
If you click on hit
Spin
dice,
the-
it'll roll it for you.
Yeah.
Yay! I gained 7 health.
Oh, I'm full HP. Yeah, how wonderful.
Yeah, why the heck not? I'll spend one more. Okay.
All right. You continue on for an hour and a half. You get to a crossroads. To the right lays Barovia, and to the left lies the direction towards Madame Eva's camp.
Ooh.
To Madame Eva's camp we go.
To this
Yep.
weird Madame Eva that I do not know of, which I know.
It's
He
fine.
nods.
It's okay, our knowledge of her is very limited as well.
Takes you a total of 2 hours to get from where you were to Madame Eva.
Okay. Oh, what time of day would that put us at?
That would put you around 11, I think. 11 a.m.
I think a
Okay.
little closer to noon. We did have that encounter in the morning, but I don't know.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was later, but whatever.
It's all good.
We got assaulted pretty early in the morning.
I don't have a Yim token. Excuse me.
Whoa, I do not exist on this plane.
Yim isn't real.
There we go.
He was only a figment of our imagination this
Where
whole
did I get my
time.
cloak from then?
Yeah. He was a ghost.
Well, as we enter the city, out of my will, put his hood up and rewrap his tail around his waist.
Oh, this is no city, my friend.
This is a camp.
Well, still. I don't want to be mugged for being who I am.
What if Yim was Strahd all along?
All right.
Also, Caleb, we can't see Yim's nameplate if that matters.
Doesn't really, but I can add it. Boop, boop, boop.
Who's
Done.
not sure who's recording right now.
All right. The road gradually disappears and is replaced with twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There's a clearing here next to the water that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside the ring of the 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond the encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest's edge. Let's play this music.
Seems a bit different to the last camp that we were at of these people.
I wouldn't know. This is the first camp I've run into.
Last time there was a man getting whipped inside of a tent.
How do you know he didn't like it?
He was making some very uncomfortable noises.
It was pain, yes.
I'm not saying that he didn't feel pain. I'm saying some people like that.
Do you like?
I do not like. No, thank you.
Then why argue for him?
Anyway, let's go!
You make your way into the happy camp where people sing and dance and are just generally merry and very drunk.
Excuse me. Come
Almost
through.
makes me think of Valaki in a way.
Excuse me. He taps one on the shoulder.
Ah, yes.
Do you know where we can find Madam Eva?
Well, of course. The tent over there.
Thank you.
Hart's gonna try to
He just leaves.
swiggle past these guys.
I'll follow too.
They're just all dancing around.
Ooh, pretend.
Is her token on the map? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yep. He's on top of the tent.
Yep. From what I can see, she looks horrifying.
Like I said, she won't care about you.
All right, you enter the tent and it muffles the sound fairly, almost completely.
We all enter.
I guess I'll go first.
As you enter, magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of the tent, revealing a low table covered in black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. The crone speaks. Her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last, you've arrived! Cackling laughter bursts like mad lightning from her withered lips.
Indeed, we have.
I'm gonna stay back in my corner, thank you.
Yes, we're supposed to be finding Madam Eva. I take that as you.
You take what you will, except for my stuff.
Belthor laughs to that.
Kark is still
Adam, I will
sad.
give a smirk.
Death happened, did it? Very recently. Yes.
Yeah, earlier today.
Was it the scaly one?
No,
Scaly.
he hasn't been with us for a while. I don't remember him.
Oh, yes.
You
Maybe
mean
not yet then.
Jaxlin? No.
Has
It was another one of our friends.
does Draxlin come?
Are you asking me? Who's Draxlin?
You said Scaly.
Yes?
Is Scaly Man dead?
Doesn't sound like he's dead yet.
You puts down
I'm
the
sure.
mirror.
I'm sure she doesn't know. We were told you could tell us prophecies. I guess.
Yes, I can. First off, though, that's some dark magic in that mirror. What are you doing with it?
Want to later.
We
Yes.
wanted to know if we could use it against Strahd.
Use it you can, but against Strahd is impossible.
What does it do?
It kills.
Oh,
It's a
How?
murder mirror. You just have
It's
to
a
say the
murder mirror.
incantation.
I'd prefer not to know the incantation.
I'll ask for it later.
How does it just kill whoever's looking at it?
You'll find out, won't you?
Kark.
Kark does not want to use that.
Everyone just
Brings
kind of
out-
looks at each other warily, like, okay.
In any case, can you help us or not?
Yes. You ask for predictions. You ask for assistance in defeating Strahd.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Belthor, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, you... No. No, you haven't. Very well.
Belfleur looks confused.
I shall begin telling you of the items of which you seek. Come on in, just don't stand out there.
I imagine the tent doors closed or open.
The flaps are closed.
Kark is immediately extremely uncomfortable.
Kirk not like enclosed spaces.
Not with this lady.
This obviously.
I've slept with worse. It's okay.
Jim takes off his
Ugh.
cloak and covers the mirror.
You mean Yim?
Yes, Yim does that.
He covers the mirror. I
Yeah.
love it.
He's inside, and now that he knows that it's dark magic, he covers it.
Oh boy, it's time for this again.
All right, go ahead and zoom out for this.
I'm zoomed out.
She pulls out 2 decks of cards, shuffles them together, splits them in half, and shuffles them apart.
The fortune teller.
Well, yeah.
How
Giving
much
me the
did you
tarot
think I was going to tell you a fortune?
No, I didn't know.
Not
I like to
this.
see that you're using tarot cards.
This is the wrong deck. This deck. There we go. We
Are
need
we
these 2.
We supposed to be able to see that?
The cards that pop up in the bottom right, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Those are just the decks. You don't get to do anything. I hope you don't get to do anything with them. If you can, do not.
Oh, no.
I won't
I'm
do
testing my
anything.
powers. I can't.
All right.
Aw.
Gonna shuffle them real quick. Shuffle, shuffle. Which one was which? Okay, it tells you. She starts placing cards on the table. 3 from the first deck. 2 from the second deck. She puts the first card down. Hold on, I gotta figure out.
I'm just watching in amazement.
This card. This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. She places the next card. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a symbol of great hope. And the next card. This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword forged of sunlight.
Kark's eyes light up.
Belfleur starts nodding.
She then switches to the other deck, this much smaller deck. This card sheds light on the one who will help you greatly in the battle against the darkness. And your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will help you find him.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Then she starts to flip them.
Hearing vengeance, Kark's interest is piqued.
Oh, of course.
6 of coin.
It's a beggar.
Yes,
Hold
the
up.
beggar. A wounded elf has what you seek. He will part with the treasure to see his dark dreams fulfilled, and
Ooh.
only to one of his own blood.
Oh my gosh! Did we find the right guy?
Kark's like, whoa, whoa, what?
Clark's
what?
like, oh my goodness, guys.
All right. She flips the next card. Let me flip it, please. What is 2 of glyphs, I think?
The same symbol that the other one had.
Oh, 2 of coin. Thank you.
Philanthropist.
2 of coin. The philanthropist? Look to a place where sickness and madness are bred. Where children once cried, the treasure lies still.
Did you say that one more time?
I'm putting together a doc with them as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
okay.
you.
I was literally writing down everything you've been saying.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm putting a doc in with these in there so I can remember them as well.
Okay,
I'll share it with you.
thank you.
Basically, look to a place where sickness and madness are bred, where children once cried, the treasure lies still.
Doesn't rhyme very well, does it?
It's not supposed to.
Why is there a mysterious note that has a quote from me saying, "I just want to see a kid be drunk"? Josh 2017.
Drunk.
Did I say that?
Oh my gosh. what?
Yes. That
You
was
totally Nick.
that was a thing where like we were talking about kids in a play or something like that, and one of them had to play drunk, and you said I'd really like to see a
Oh.
kid be drunk. 5 of stars? Yes, stars. The Elementalist! The treasure is hidden in a small castle beneath a mountain guarded by amber giants. These are some interesting treasure locations. On to the enemy. I gotta flip the card first. What is it? I just started scrolling through it looking for something. Executioner.
Oh, isn't this the ally?
Yes, the ally. Strahd's enemy.
Still
Oh no! Seek out the brother of the Devil's Bride. They call him the Lesser, but he has a powerful soul.
No! It was Ismark!
No!
Quickly you must go before he's finished forever.
Clark starts screaming.
Wait, Belthor stops and he looks at her. Finished? For he's still alive.
No.
No.
Final card.
Clark is screaming into his like cloak.
The Seer.
Ooh.
Strahd,
Okay.
your enemy. He waits for you in a place of wisdom, warmth, and despair. Great secrets lay there.
I'm
His
guessing
sword.
the library is somewhere inside.
Okay.
Clark is just crying and dying and sad.
Oh my
Is that,
gosh.
is that when we level up? Because we did find Ismark.
You have to get him as a Strahd ally, though.
Damn
What?
it.
He was an ally against Strahd.
As the Strahd ally.
This is BS.
This is BS.
You just got to figure out a way to revive him.
Oh
Is
gosh.
that possible?
Is it?
I mean, I guess technically it is.
We have the mirror will kill. What if we somehow flip the mirror's power?
That seems dangerous.
It is,
Ooh.
but it might work.
It's true.
All right.
Try. I mean, what doesn't hurt, we kill.
There's the prophecies. They should be in the player handouts section.
Thank you. Damn.
Oh boy.
That's fun. I really like this. What I drew. These are great.
This is the
Ugh.
worst. I mean, it is nice that we got the same guy that we already met before.
Maybe.
Okay, it's pretty clear. Maybe.
Who says he's the only wounded elf? With dark dark dreams.
He's the only elf I've seen. That was cool. And had a unique token.
What about
Oh my
what was his
gosh.
name? Jim? I don't even remember.
Yeah, clearly important.
I think the
Come
only...
on, Jim.
Yeah. Oh, is there anything else you need from me? I'd answer one
You-
question each.
Oh, I know my question.
Yes.
How can we bring Ismark back?
Hmm. 3 people have the power to be able to do this. One is a... Let's see.
Guys, we know of one who can do it.
I mean, yeah, but they kind of do it in a creepy way that I don't know if I trust.
One you
Who?
know.
Oh wait.
We'll
you're
just
right.
go with that. One you know.
Okay.
2 you also know, but don't know that he has such power. Because he doesn't, but he has magic.
Okay, that's like everyone in the group.
Wait.
And
don't
the
think she
final
is.
one
Oh my
is
gosh.
a great mistress of prophecy. She can see all. Any other questions?
If she can see all... Wait, is that you?
I don't know.
You see all, yes?
I see most.
Then yes.
Okay, she said she sees most, not all.
We need
bring
to
them.
recover his body either way.
Yes, we bring them. Yes.
All
It's
right.
a good plan. Yes. You bring men back, yes.
Yeah, sure. Bring him to me.
I'm gonna insight this.
Is,
Just to make sure she's not like, yes, bring him here so I can pump him full of lead or something. I don't know.
Sure.
A check or something. I don't know.
You gather. You don't gather much. She seems fairly mad.
Okay, yeah, maybe we
Oh.
shouldn't do that.
So, you know.
I'm gonna ask her my question.
Yes, your question, please.
Are there any tools that will help me help my friends? So we know where they are.
Oh my gosh, imagine how. Remember that kid who came back from the dead and was like super angry about being back to life? Imagine how Ismark's gonna be.
Oh gosh.
Maybe he won't be mad.
I know
Oh.
there's an item. There's a specific bardic item in this module somewhere. I don't know where.
What's a module?
I seriously, I know it's here. I just don't remember.
What'd she
Oh my
say?
gosh.
I will have to look. I'll get back to you on that.
She looks
Thank
very
you.
confused at what words just came out of her mouth.
Literally, I know there's a specific like awesome bard item, but I don't remember where it is.
I can't think of a question.
No questions. No
Mhm.
questions about who you are, who you were, or who you shall be.
Do we get multiple questions?
Nope,
Oh,
only
one
one per
question.
person.
I already asked my
One
question, didn't I?
You asked something about Ismark, yes.
Okay, just making sure I don't get any more.
I'm very surprised you choose that on your question.
I care more about Ismark than myself at this point. If he also is if he's also necessary to defeating Strahd, then all the more reason to bring him back.
That is my question. Is his question.
What? No, I already asked my question.
Belthor looks at Madame Eva and says, "What can we? No, I can't. Jeez, as a vampire, his weakness is sunlight. I was gonna ask what his weakness is, and she's just gonna be like, "Oh, sunlight." I'm gonna be like, "Oh, great." Okay, I gotta think of a different question. Give me some time.
Okay. Anyone want to play some solitaire while we're waiting?
Solitaire's... what? Is what?
Solid.
Solitaire is a card game where it's really only one person plays.
Oh, yes, I forgot. You had a dead body, didn't you? Did you
No
bring that?
question.
I heard you were
While we're
bringing a
in
dead
here-
body. You're bringing it to me? I could do something with it.
You bring back life?
That is something that only 3 people in this place can do.
Yes, you do, yes.
Probably.
Oh my gosh.
Just no eat.
Eat?
Go for it.
Blech! You disgust me, sir.
No eat.
No eat!
Oh my gosh. Brody, do you have a question for her, or is it?
No. You doesn't have a question unless there's a question that can help the party, then yes. Because I
Well,
don't.
while we're in this tent with the doors closed, I'm gonna take my hood off.
Oh, you're the horned one. There you are.
Yes, I am the horned one.
You know, I'd been wondering where he ran off to. I thought he was supposed to... Not yet, but soon.
Okay, well, something soon's happening. Hey, Yim, you can ask what the incantation is to use the mirror.
Oh gosh.
Maybe not use your special question for that and just ask it as a normal question.
Is way for Him thinks. Is there item to help carry things?
Yes?
Is there an item to help carry things?
Also,
Kirk is just staring at freaking.
also not really sure exactly where it is. Or which type it is, but I know there's something that does make your strength much better.
Oh,
You carry lots more with that. Although I think there's a... Oh, there's not.
She's like reading through the module.
Well, I thought there was a bag of holding in this world. There's not.
her back's like turned to us with the book, and she's like,
Just keeps saying
It ages rampantly.
Gazing intensely into the crystal ball, like, where is it?
That's
Where
actually
is it?
how great would it be if there was a character who had like a book of the futures, but it was just like literally they had the module book in character.
Oh my
That would be
gosh.
so good.
Well, I think that means everyone's used their questions.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't? No,
No.
because you were going to ask a stupid question.
yes.
Yeah. Who can we talk to find these people and places and items?
Literally, the only clues I can give you for those are in my prophecy.
Could you maybe burn a question for me?
I offered that, and you said no.
Oh, did you?
Yes. You're like, no, I already had a question. I was like,
Oh.
okay.
I don't remember that at all. Sorry.
What I remember you saying was, his question is my question.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you said.
And then
I thought you
Josh
just
said,
asked-
no, don't waste it on that.
I thought you were saying that you were already asking. I thought you were saying that you were asking how to save Ismark again.
No.
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah, I misunderstood.
And that's okay. It's my bad for not clarifying them.
You have so many things you could ask about, though.
I've got something more, but I don't know how important it is, so.
You can ask about this man's journal. You can ask about this man's marble. You can ask about your just your thing up in the abbey. What do you want to ask about?
You should ask about my journal. Carkle's out his journal.
You showing Belthor?
Yeah.
Okay, Belthor is like,
Ask where the writer went, or where they are, or who they are. If you would, you don't have to.
What was that you said about the Abbey?
Could I ask something about him? Or it? Or her?
It?
Yes?
Uh,
In the Abbey?
yeah. Yeah. Um. Jeez, my mind's on brain fart galore right now.
Well,
Okay. Why? Okay, seriously, I don't know, guys.
Journal.
Yes.
Someone else take my question.
Journal. Yes.
Yes. Who wrote this journal, and where can I find them?
I believe you know who wrote that journal.
Yes, we're not sure if we know exactly who they are.
Were we doing... Are we doing the Forgotten Realms world?
What?
Are we doing the
Are we in
Forgotten
Forgotten
Realms
Realms?
world, or are we redoing Sepner?
I think we were doing the same world with Orn and the others.
So the Forgotten Realms world, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yes.
Because the others
Yeah,
were
I don't remember doing
earlier
something.
adventures.
Let me see if I remember the name.
Hmm.
It's been a long time since I thought about this.
It's not the question I would have expected either. Methinks it's called the Elwood Forest.
That's promising.
I need to check the mines of Fendelver real quick. Hold on.
What?
He's gone there.
Pulls out another module book.
Back.
It's the only place that has a full map that I know of.
Well, if we ever animate this is a perfect opportunity.
This place is still there.
Is the Elwood Forest in Barovia?
Of course not. It's where you come from. The High
Oh, dang
Forest. It's the High Forest. Seek out
Well,
a noble
great.
woman of the High Forest near the grandfather of the trees.
well, that sure helps me a lot. I'm sorry that didn't really help all of us a lot at all.
Well, I couldn't think of anything to ask. It's my fault.
Sorry.
To figure out which world that I needed to pull elven royalty from.
Yin totally spaced that he was an elf. It's like, it's could ask the family, but no.
Well, that's everyone's questions.
I
Goodbye.
think,
Yes, goodbye.
Okay.
And Yin takes the mirror and leaves.
we should leave the mirror here.
Oh, yes.
I don't trust it as far as I could throw it.
I don't trust it either.
Doesn't seem super heavy.
Yeah, Yin
Someone-
sets it back down.
More awkward.
Can we leave this with you?
Sure. I have no need to kill.
We think
If we came back, would you let us take it, just in case?
As long as nobody takes it first.
Would you-
Yin picks it back up.
Okay, that might be a good idea, honestly.
It's like, yeah, we want a mirror that can kill people.
Let's
Yeah,
get
hearing
this to
that,
Strahd.
That you can't even use.
Oh, could you tell us the words for it?
Maybe.
So I'm back.
Do you read Abyssal?
Of course. Who doesn't read Abyssal nowadays? Someone's got to have a little bit of fun with the demons, eh?
Well, yes. I mean, look at me.
Yeah, look so am I.
He's a devil. They're
What's
different. If you don't know that, you're not a very good paladin.
you scratch the backs of his head. He's just.
Could
I'm
you
the
give us
paladin.
the incantation and then we can leave?
Roll me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Oh, I should be doing this, but okay.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize I'd have to roll for this. The persuasion isn't negative. It is a natural one,
Oh
though.
my god.
I feel like maybe I shouldn't. I feel like one of you is going to die if you use it, because if you use it incorrectly, you shall.
Belthor agrees, nods his head. He's like, yeah, we shouldn't, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay far away from that thing.
But
Why is all the people with the terrible persuasion trying to do this?
Yim, you insist. You insist. I have to tell you. You have to know.
Oh my
Yim
God.
leans in and puts his ear close.
You can say this in any language.
Wait, everyone, wait before she tells us. Aim the mirror away from anything living.
Argus is
yes.
gonna leave the tent.
I think he had his cloak on it.
Yeah, the cloak's on it.
Still.
Still, what if it just spits out fire and you burn?
Okay,
it?
then.
She whispers it into his ear. In Elven.
Can I try to listen in and hear it?
You left the tent, right?
You left the tent.
That's true.
It's a very heavy tent, as I've already said.
Yeah, you're listening to music now. It's blasting.
Rats.
Did I hear a baby crying?
No.
No,
Okay,
that's just
sorry.
that's like a kazoo or something in the background.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're
Oh my
talking about.
gosh.
There you go. Now you know. You needed to know, apparently.
Apparently. I love it.
Good luck. Don't use it incorrectly.
Yes.
Knowing him, he might.
Rude.
Just because he can't speak your language doesn't mean he's inept.
You're right.
This is one of the smartest orcs I've ever seen.
Orcs.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Does she speak Orcish?
No, she does
Oh.
not.
As Yim tries to do that with to see if anything happens.
Oh, you speak in Orcish, and then she's like, "I'm sorry, dearie, I don't know that one."
I just realized the executioner's eyes in this card are sewn shut.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
shit.
Metal.
Did not notice that.
There's some fun cards in these decks.
So was that all random?
Yes.
Yeah. Last time we had completely different ones.
Wow.
From what I can tell, Curse of Strahd's really open-ended and I love it.
Madam Eva has kicked you out.
Alright.
You are there.
I'm not the... Oh, there I am.
Well, that's very interesting. I think we should immediately start looking for these items.
We should go get Ismar's body!
Oh, well, yeah, first, no, yeah, yeah, let's do that.
If we head up this river, what if we go to the bottom side of the cliff?
Maybe.
Somebody has a map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Follow river, yeah.
I have map.
Yeah, the
Out of
map.
this place.
The map would indicate that there's a path that leads all the way to the bridge.
And
From the
quickly
bottom
before anyone
side?
notices, Automai's gonna put his hood back on.
Also, Belthor would have. I don't know if he was paying attention. Never mind.
What? Can I roll wisdom to see if I was?
Sure.
Here was nothing.
Nothing super important either way. No, you didn't.
Yes, we should go get his body post-haste before, like, crows or something get at it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Can we do a quick and paste going after him?
Yes, that's what I would try to do at least.
Or we can ask to borrow a horse.
Actually, the fun thing is, when traveling with me, nobody's slowed down by terrain.
Unless it's magic.
This is magical terrain.
Ooh.
He's a
Let's
druid.
use that
Or
ability.
no.
We
Let's
could
use
travel
that.
through the forest really fast too. Probably still more dangerous, but still.
And hey, in a city, we travel through twice as fast because of me.
So if it's a city forest, we could trust.
Krezik!
Yes. Okay, no. So let's go.
All right.
Runs off.
It takes you about 10 minutes just going down the road, and you come up to a splattered corpse.
Oof. He was literally 10 minutes from where we're heading.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Kark has a hard time looking at it, even though he's dealt with bodies before.
Is there some semblance of arms and legs?
Yes? I don't...
Maybe
they... Splattered corpses don't usually, like, flatten.
So he wasn't like exploded. He's just like kind of in a mangled mess.
Yeah.
he's just here, and
Okay.
there, and there,
Maybe, like, an
Going
arm
to-
popped off or something.
and
Kark's
there,
gonna do his best to put him back together.
and there.
Like a medical, like putting his limbs into the proper location kind of thing. Like trying to pop his muscles back and whatnot.
They wouldn't
Okay.
connect.
Like just trying to like not connecting them, but like
Just,
at
like,
least
line
making
them
it so
up.
that he's not like his arm isn't bending in 5 different places.
Oh, you're fixing
Make
his
him look
bones.
presentable.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
bones.
Okay, you said his bones. Yeah, sure. That'll take you 20 minutes,
Yeah,
maybe.
Kark is used to dealing with bodies, so
Yeah,
He's-
you know. Naturally.
he's even got skills in funeral paint.
Very, very gruesome work.
Yeah. Kark will also look to the usher group and say, "We should probably get his sword since he might be needing that again."
Yeah, that would be a good idea. If he actually can come back.
I mean, from what we can tell, the people down at the Abbey seem to be able to do that. The prophet.
Yes. I guess he can.
I guess Kark's gonna try to carry Ismark. How heavy is he?
We can use like a blanket or something.
I would probably say around 200 pounds.
Too heavy for me.
Wait,
Unless
Kark.
you work with another person.
Wait, Kark.
Yes.
Let me take a look at a spell I have real quick, see if you can't carry him.
Either way, Kark will wrap him up in some of the. He does have a couple of clean towels from somewhere. I remember writing down clean towel.
Okay.
I will lay my hands on Kark and cast Enhance ability.
Ooh.
And give him the bull strength. Your carrying capacity now doubles.
Woo!
Nice. Kark will lift him. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I didn't want to have to help, so.
You're perfectly fair. Makes sense you let the one who's used to this kind of thing handle it.
Yeah.
He's gonna kind of carry him, not fireman style, because that's a little too, disrespectful. Kind of carry him bridal style.
That's fair.
Probably the easiest too with the way his limbs are.
Yeah.
We could make a stretcher.
And I guess we're gonna head back around up top to get his sword, or
If
Yeah,
we can just
Can I
get
climb up the
there,
cliff and get the
climb.
sword?
it is 1,000 feet up.
It would
How
take,
high?
take you a while.
Would it?
A long while.
Yeah. And then if you fail,
I'd fall
then
and
you
die.
die. Yeah.
All right. Then can I? Then I'd make the effort to go and run up and get the sword back, so we can try to hasten our pace.
You going alone to go get the sword?
I think we need to go up there anyway to start heading back to the Abbey.
Do we?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you need to go across the bridge
Okay.
Why are you
Then
going back to
we-
the Abbey?
to try to get him resurrected.
You're going to the
Yeah.
Abbey? I thought you were bringing him back to Madame Eva. Okay.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
We can go back there first.
Yeah,
I
do
honestly
that.
think he's gonna eat him. I don't know.
We'll keep an eye on her.
Alright.
We can go back to Madame Even first.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Belthor.
Yes.
Come, get sword. Yes.
Yes. He follows you.
We can get the sword after we talk to Madame Eva,
Oh,
since it's kind of along the way, I think.
is it along the way? Is it?
It took us 3 hours to get from the sword to Madame Eva's place.
It's true. To be entirely honest, Belthor is not a very smart guy. I guess that's why he couldn't come up with a question.
Well, Yim didn't ask about his family, so whatever.
So I guess you're coming back, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Right. I've been reading this spell. And it looks like it should work fine as long as all of his bones and everything are in the right place.
Well, would you look at that? Kirk looks at everybody with a big smile.
I was
Gives a
trying
pat on-
to look at all the wording specifically, and as long as like you put his limbs against each other, it should repair them.
All right. Well, I guess
Well,
Clark
that's
lays out the
good.
body.
Make sure they're all in the right order again.
Yeah. Make sure he doesn't have
Let's
his
Frankenstein
right
this
hand's
guy.
on his left side, his left hand's on his right side.
Frankenstein him up.
Right. She comes forward. Oh, before I do this, I require payment.
What do you
What
need?
kind of payment?
Well, the spell is rather expensive, you see.
Oh.
We'll give you a death mirror.
Jiggles his money pouch.
I will take the death mirror. Yes. I could use this to great effect.
Ha
Yeah, you can have the death mirror.
As long as, under one condition that you don't use it against us.
I can keep no promises.
Then
That's
no
fine.
deal.
Like, just sweep on his mark. I gotta do it.
Listen, guys, as long as you don't come back here, we'll be fine.
But she can take me with us.
She won't follow us.
She has horses to follow.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think she's
So
gonna
it's just
be
like, do whatever.
I don't think
Yeah,
she's gonna kill us, guys.
Yeah, she's helping us. She's just gonna kill us. Anyway, here's your
Doesn't
mirror.
All right, so you put the mirror next to her, and she reaches down into her pouch with her other hand, pulls out a few large diamonds.
Yeah, okay.
The diamonds start to melt in her hand as she starts chanting in a dark language.
Oh,
Guys, these are the
understand this
components for
language.
resurrection.
The diamonds themselves, as they're melting, start to turn black.
I knew it.
Do I understand this language?
I don't think so. You couldn't read it earlier.
It's abyssal.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
like abysmal.
I could kind of, because I know infernal.
They're very different, actually.
Internal.
Because infernal is the devil language and abyssal is the demon language.
Okay.
From what I understand, if you call a demon a devil, they get very upset about it, and vice versa.
Because they're not the same thing. Yes, the diamonds start turning black in her hands as they melt into his black goo. She then holds that hand over his mark as well, and it starts pouring from her fingers down onto him and starts creeping across his body.
I'm gonna look away.
Kark is looking fascinated.
Bits seem to focus on where wounds are opened or where bones were broken, which is pretty much everywhere.
So it's all over him.
After a couple minutes, the goo itself sort of turns translucent and then disappears. Ismark sits up. Ah!
Welcome back.
How does he look?
He looks shocked and terrified.
Does he physically look normal?
Yes, completely as he was.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ismark, I'm so sorry.
He does,
Belfer
Does he-
puts a hand on Ismark's shoulder.
Is he naked?
no.
He's not naked. We didn't undress
He
him.
does. He does have very,
Clothes are
very
ruined.
destroyed clothes, but he's not
I
naked.
put my cloak over him.
Yeah, because the clothes would have taken quite the beating on impact as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he still screaming, or is it just once?
No, just the once, and now he's breathing really heavily and staring off into space, not seeming to pay attention to anybody.
I'm going like kind of take care of him for a second, I guess.
Yeah,
Looks like
Park's
put my-
gonna try to comfort him.
He's awake.
All right, let's get him some fresh air. Thank you.
Matt. Madam Eva, is his soul with him?
He wouldn't have come back otherwise.
Thank goodness.
She's because it's a zombie.
Eh. You'd be surprised.
We should really get out of here, guys.
You're done at this place too.
Park's gonna try to help Ismark up.
With enough prodding, he eventually sort of complies, but still doesn't seem to be paying attention.
He'll try to guide him out.
So you're leaving the camp then?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
It feels good to finally have that done, to be honest.
Yeah, it does.
Now we can actually level up.
Yes, we can.
He rolled. The DM rolled.
We're gonna die.
I rolled nothing. Excuse
We
me.
rolled the damage that we're all taking times 10.
Yep.
Ooh.
Where are you
Just
headed?
dropping the bomb.
To get Ismark's sword.
Yeah, so we're gonna head back up to the Tesser Falls.
So it takes you 2 hours to get there. Trent, I would like a D20, please.
Ooh, he specifically said your name,
As
Trent.
well as David and Josh, I would like
you're
will
right.
saves.
Will saves.
Wisdom. Josh,
Wisdom,
yours is at a
okay.
minus 15.
Dang.
Of course.
Oh, save.
I got I actually got a 5.
Whoops.
You got a 5. Good job.
That's
What
the
did I
highest
get?
I've ever rolled in one of these.
Belthor got an 18.
Add-
That's good.
Actually, add 5 to that. That's 23. No, add 4. Sorry.
I had 4.
22. It's 22.
Belthor got a 22. Cart got a 5. Perfect. All right, you go and you retrieve the blade.
What did I roll? What did I roll for? Have I doomed us all?
Sometimes it's just like he just tells us to roll randomly. You know, it's normal. Don't worry about it.
Sometimes it's hell, you know? It's
I'm
whatever.
pretty sure my minus 15 comes from that one time when he saved me from going insane.
Yeah, just from that one time.
The one time where I had to rely on Strahd to save my life.
Yeah.
I hate Strahd so much.
You retrieve the sword.
Yeah, we get the sword. Does Ismark have like sheaths on him?
Yeah, they're probably
Sure.
ruined.
If they work, he'll put the swords in his sheaths, and he doesn't really need to do the whole revenge thing anymore.
Yeah, so you put his swords back in his sheaths.
At this point, has he said anything?
No, but he's starting to actually look around with his eyes and sort of recognize
Okay.
his movement.
Does that mean I get to half my training days again?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Dang,
he's
No.
shocked.
He still needs some time.
Yeah. figured.
Give him a
It's about,
couple
what,
days.
3 in the afternoon now? 4?
What?
It's
What
about
time
3
is
or
it?
4 in the afternoon now.
Yes.
I guess.
Around
So we
there.
got a sword.
Our goal was to let's see. We're still have to go back to the place to see if she's done with the dress in like 6 more days, right?
5.
Right.
Yep.
We have our executioner now. We need
Maybe.
to find the sword.
It's pretty clear that it was talking about Ismark.
Is Mark the Lesser?
It's
Yeah.
true.
We need to find the Sword of Lights, or the Sword of Sunshine, or whatever it's going to be called.
The
The
Sword of
Seer, the
Sunshine.
Philanthropist.
If
The Seer
anything
can
was
come
so
last.
pleasantly named in this place.
Yes.
Do we have to go back to house with children?
No, it did say we have to go back to the place where the children started crying.
Crying?
Not like that house.
We don't have to go there until we get the dress, don't we? Oh, I see.
Yes.
I think we
is-
should go try to find the small castle.
Well, I think we should talk to the. We've been putting off helping our good friend, Elf, and now that I'm pretty sure he's part of this thing now.
Yes, we need to help him. He sheltered.
Yeah, he helped us a
Casimir.
lot. We haven't really done much to help him back. We've been putting it off for a while.
What are we supposed to do to help him?
He
Just
wanted us to go
ask.
to Mount Gakis.
Yes. Gakis.
We could talk to him though and see if this other stuff is a little like if this other bits help. Like
Well,
If
we are
he has the
decently close
treasure.
to Mount Gakis.
We could just go to Mount Gakis right now.
well, he was going to go with us.
Oh,
Where is he at?
he's
He
near
is.
Valaki, right?
He's in.
Yeah,
He's,
right next to
yeah,
Valaki.
he's in the Vistani camp at Valaki.
So we need to go all the way back there,
Yes.
and then go all the way back down to Mount Gakis.
Which I think is worth it. We need to give Ismark as much time as we can to recover.
He needs healed.
He needs healing.
Okay, well, if we're going back to Valaki, I suppose I vote that we move very fast between this bridge and the gate.
Well, I vote as well. Yes.
Yes,
I don't like being in front of Strahd's castle.
Yeah,
sounds
no,
like a
no.
plan to me.
So you make your way. About a half an hour, you get to the crossroads where heading to the northern west would take you back into the valley, while heading to the east would take you to the castle. On the corner, you see a black carriage with horses pointed east.
Yeah.
Again?
He didn't send us a letter, did he?
No, he sent
He
you
did
no
last
letters
time.
that you have received.
And he said that we only had to respect his invitation next time he gave it. So
Open
Keep
it.
moving.
I swear if he just comes back and just kills Ismark again.
Oh my gosh.
Be like, what did you do?
It's like you ignored my carriage, and now you must pay. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna ignore the carriage.
As you keep moving, Kark ends up with his passive perception, ends up looking back at the carriage, and he sees an arm with holding Strahd's face, just leaning through the window. As you look his way, he waves.
Wait, so Strahd's in the window of the carriage?
Yes, and he
Is
waves
he
at you.
waving,
We may
is
want
he
to
waving
stop.
like is he waving like goodbye or like hello?
He just seems to be finger waving as you're
say?
walking down the road away from him.
Oh,
Oh, he's walking away
gosh.
from us?
You are walking away from him.
We may want to go back, guys.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Kark's the
Kark
only
turns
one that
around.
sees him.
Kark's like, oh, God, Strahd's right back there. I think he wants us to go over there.
You're kidding.
He stops and creaks his neck, and it cracks, turning around.
So he's walking towards us?
No, he was in the carriage. He waved at you.
Oh.
You turned to them. Anybody that turns back, he's not there.
There's no one there.
Huh?
No, it's right there.
Kark, you don't see him either when you turn back.
Oh, could have sworn. Okay, no, I'm starting to wonder. Maybe that was his way of saying, "Hey, you should come over, or I'm gonna kill you."
Yes, I do not wish death now.
We've had enough death today. Let's.
Ugh,
I'm terrified.
I
don't know
don't
what to
like
do.
it.
Yim's gonna start speaking Elvish to Kark. And hopefully everyone else might be able to pick up on it. But
What do you
if we
say?
go, we may die as well.
Kirk responds in Elvish. Yes, but he seems hospitable enough.
I feel like it's a double-edged sword where either way, we'll die.
Well, we won't for surely die if we go there. He seemed to imply that he wouldn't kill us if we had gone last time.
It's true.
Yim folds his arms. And sheepishly just looks at the carriage.
So when you say finger waving, what kind of finger waving do you
Like
mean?
when you hold up your hand and you just curl your fingers over and over again.
It's the gesture
Oh!
to come here.
Oh, like
No.
the come here gesture.
Not the
No,
come
no,
here
no.
gesture.
Oh, it's
No,
just like,
it's just-
"Woohoo."
It's just, you know.
Oh, I get it. You're waving with your
Bye.
fingers.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay,
I see what you
okay.
mean. I'm practicing on my own hand.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
I was trying to figure out how to make it better sounding, but I couldn't figure it out.
Kark's tempted to leave another letter, but he doesn't want to make Strahd even madder.
You should still write a letter, but then hand deliver it to him, and then walk away.
No, that
No,
would
he
not
would
go
just
over
kill
well.
me instantly.
He'd smite you with
No,
lightning.
you should totally do
I don't
that.
think
Or
the
just give
problem
him
he
a-
had last time was the fact that I wasn't there to deliver it.
Belfor's like, yeah, do it.
Give
I'm
him a nice
sneaking
letter,
anyway.
but no bad news, and then give it at the end. He'll like yes.
I don't know.
No.
There you go. There's his wave.
Oh, so freaking
Me.
okay, so an asshole wave.
Yes, that's what he did.
Wow. Okay, so it wasn't like a come here. It was more of like a haha, screw you guys. Well, I don't know what the crap to do.
Yim starts walking to the carriage.
Kark starts walking to it too.
Belthor's gonna hold his ground and not come a step closer.
Kark's gonna look around. There's like nobody, not a soul around this cart.
No, not a soul. The other than the horses.
You know, the usage of no riders really does amp the spooky factor, but being able to talk to somebody would be really nice right now. Kark just kind of yells into the field.
As you walk by, the door does not open by itself as it did before.
Mm.
Ooh,
Okay,
Well,
I'm
there we go.
assuming he's not expecting us.
Yim knocks them.
he really wants to talk to
No-
Strahd, I guess.
nothing happens.
Yeah, Kark's gonna leave.
Then
Yeah.
Yim leaves.
Let's
Okay, but it doesn't seem like he wants us.
Thank goodness, Belthor yells back. He's like, thank goodness, let's get on.
You may just have it here in case he needs someone to come.
Mm,
Maybe he's expecting somebody.
maybe it's
Hopefully
Maybelline.
not.
All right, Brody. D20, please.
Bleep that.
D20, please.
Got it.
Perfect.
Yep.
You're continuing down the road.
How come
Yep.
every time he asks for that, we always roll poorly?
I know.
I don't know, but these virtual dice always seem like they're out to kill me.
I don't know. I
Well,
was
it's funny
playing
holds
this last
grudges.
night.
David, your turn. Roll D20.
Ooh. A 3, a 2, a 1.
Okay.
Average, yeah.
Yeah, I'm average, boys.
And
Below
then Josh, a dexterity save.
Oh, that's a good thing it's a dexterity save. It's a good thing I rolled a 4.
Oh, great. Oh my gosh.
All right. So you continue along your way.
A text save? Oh boy.
An hour and a half after you had just left the carriage, you get to the town of Valaki.
It's now getting very close to nighttime.
Yep, it is about 6.
Just in time for us to go visit our friend. We could go there and sleep for the night.
To the tavern.
I'll put my
Not
hood
the
back
tavern.
on.
What? Not the tavern?
Are we?
Where,
Should we go
isn't that
see?
where she is?
We're not visiting them yet. We still have like 5 more days.
Yeah.
Who are we visiting?
Casimir.
Oh,
There
yeah.
else.
If we're gonna do the whole mountain thing.
Yeah, so just go around Valaki.
Yeah.
All right, so you go around Valaki using the roads through the forest, and you get to the Vistani camp that's down here. Not nearly as joyful or bodacious as it once was.
Oh, we're right inside
As the other
Casimir's
ones
place.
Because
Sure. Yeah.
we're sleeping there.
You went ahead and you got there. These guards aren't here.
I have no vision.
Well, that's not true. These guards are here. It's because you're not
Yeah,
on this
Automite
map.
doesn't exist. Yeah.
Just need
When they
to know.
return, Kark's gonna be like, Casimir.
Oh, now I'm in.
I need to shrink you. Too small. I need to zoom in to make it more accurate.
Oh, hey, we're back inside the little hut.
Yeah, just go outside the hut real quick.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
This bark, get off that poor man.
You're on one too.
Kark says, getting off a guy.
All right. You get up to the doorway. The guards, they see you and they recognize you and they nod.
Okay.
Odomai, these are all dusk elves.
Similar looking to kind of like an elf mixed with a drow.
They're very dark. They're very dark skinned. They're not as dark skinned in these pictures as they should be, but yeah.
So they're almost as
Unless
dark as
the
I am.
artist did draw them correctly, and you're just assuming.
Based on the description, they're supposed to have dark, really dark skin and black hair.
So they're supposed to look similar to what I kind of look like.
Yes.
Okay.
So did Belthor knock? Is that what I heard?
Belthor? Oh, sure. Yeah, he knocks, I guess.
Casimir will come and open the door.
Casimir.
Yes, hello.
Casimir, buddy. Alright, so I'm just kidding. Belthor doesn't say that.
What if he does?
Belthor just steps aside to let Kark come through.
Kark's gonna be like, Casimir,
He steps to the side to let everyone in.
how have you been doing?
I've been doing fine, thank you. Have you all taken care of your business?
For the most part, yes. We do need to be back here in a few days, but we should have time to visit Mount Gakis.
Yes.
It might take us at least a day to get there, and who knows how long it would take to explore the place.
You ready for a long trip?
We have 4 days.
Hmm.
I mean, I
After
suppose
today.
it might not. I mean, the only reason we'd need to be back is so that the lady could get the dress and go home. I don't know if she needs us to be there for that. She has guards.
Should check on Lady at least.
Yeah, we can check on her before we go, but I don't know if she needs us to be here on the fateful day.
Do you
How about
want me to
2
send
days?
elves to help guard her?
No,
And-
no. She wouldn't trust him.
He nods. Understandable.
Though we could send a courier. You know, we
Yeah.
could send someone with a note.
Can ask
Yeah.
him.
The Vistani always have somebody lying around that could help out with that.
That would be much appreciated.
Right?
Although it would be good to get some rest. It's rather late.
It
I
is.
hope you don't mind us using you as an in-house. It's
Of course
very
not.
convenient.
If you're still willing to help me out, I'm willing to host you.
Wonderful.
If I recall right, he kind of told us to trust the Vistani more, right? He's kind of like, oh, the Vistani aren't that bad.
Yeah, not all the Vistani are that bad. Most of them don't serve by choice.
Okay, so he's going to say, so we talked to Madame Eva, the Vistani fortune teller. She
Yes.
said something about how a wounded elf has knowledge of history, and or could help us obtain knowledge of ancient things that could help us defeat Strahd. Do you think that might be you?
Do you promise to come with me?
Of course.
Yim
Well-
bows to him and says yes.
On the journey there, I feel that you would have some light reading to do then.
Oh, how do you mean?
Belthor leans in.
I have a book written in Strahd's own hand. A journal of sorts from a long time ago.
Yim's eyes widen.
Kark's also is
You guys are also over here.
amazing.
Is safe?
I must say, you truly are my most favorite person to have stumbled upon in Barovia. No offense to any of you guys.
The book is safe, yes. Thank you. You seem to be a very trustworthy man yourself. It's
I
almost
do
as
my
if I
best.
know you.
Kark looks close.
You feel very familiar to me.
Are you my dad? Kark opens his eyes.
What?
Were you ever outside of Barovia?
Yim shakes his head.
I was able to escape once.
Did you have a kid with somebody?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. That'd be really awkward.
Belthor's just shaking his head and like chuckling to himself at this stupidity.
Automai's in the
going
corner
on here.
playing music on his lyre very quietly.
There was one lady that I met. She was quite nice.
Was she from the High Forest?
Yes, the grandfather tree town.
Are you seriously my dad? Kark looks around.
What are you?
Yim,
Belthor's just like, I don't know.
Can I make an insight check to see if they look like anything like each other?
Yes, I've actually said a couple times that they've looked similar.
similar.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I wasn't here for that.
Oh my gosh. This is great.
I've even
I
had
love it.
people say that he looks like a dusk elf, but with high elf coloring.
It's
Oh
true.
my god, it's too true!
This is great.
Well, I think we just found your dad there.
Kark's gonna be like, can I hug you?
She had a baby?
Apparently, I'm that baby.
Dude. Mm.
Son!
Time doesn't fly.
Dad! He hugs him.
Yeah.
They hug.
It's kind of like an awkward hug.
Yeah, it's kind of like
he's
an
just like,
awkward
oh,
hug.
hi. What's up?
I actually have my mother's journal. I wasn't sure where she had gone. How funny that we've both been raised by humans still.
Very, very interesting indeed. Very coincidental.
Yeah. Kirk thinks for a moment. I hope there's no time travel shenanigans and you're not just B from the future.
I have not your coloring.
Good. I'm just, this would be really bad.
It's always an awkward concept.
Yeah, just like you being my dad.
See, that was so much
Kirk is
spite.
like a kid.
Would you like to trade journals?
Absolutely.
All right. He'll go into this back here and lift up his firewood.
Ooh.
And there's a panel underneath there, and he pulls out a large, old-looking tome.
Ooh, saucy. We get to get all of Strahd's high school crushes.
Unfortunately, most of the book is unlegible, but
Hmm.
I'm sure we can find something from it.
here you go.
Is it locked?
The lock is like rusted and broken.
Well, guys, we have found 2 of our 5 items.
It's true.
All
We
right.
need to find the other 3.
You've
Yeah,
leveled up.
dang, we're making
You've leveled up officially once.
Yeah.
nice.
Heck
Dang.
yeah.
Well, if there's anything else, I think we should probably sleep for the night, and then in the morning we'll make our way. Do you have warmer clothing than what you're wearing?
Uh,
I have this cloak.
Is it a winter's
Nope.
cloak?
Yib looks at his feet.
Kark looks at the. I guess I don't know how thick the cloak of protection is.
Oh, it's not super thick, no.
Would it protect from the effects of weather?
It would not.
Rats.
How about how thick mine is? I have Yim's old cloak.
No.
Thor is just gonna say, "We need more."
Yes.
Yes, we're gonna need more.
I do
I
not
have
have
money though.
Yes, but
You can ask the Vistani, they might have something.
Good idea. Everyone just kind of like shuffles. Maybe.
Here, Cock, come here.
He comes over. This is so weird.
He goes over here. There's a pile of firewood, and just above it hang a couple cloaks. He'll pull one off. A nice large fur cloak.
We have matching cloaks.
No, not he doesn't have a cloak of protection.
Oh,
No.
but I mean like the fur cloaks though.
This is like a big winter cloak.
Like, does he have one too?
Do you have a large winter cloak?
Oh, I thought he was giving me one and putting one on himself.
Oh, no. He only has one like wintry looking one. But he
Thank you
hands
so
it
much.
to you.
Wait, does that mean my last name? Let's see, his last name was Velikov, so my Kark Velikov?
I got my last name. I got my last name from my human parents.
So did I.
Yes, I assumed as much.
It's not a very elf name, is it? Sepul.
Neither's Velikov.
Neither is Kark.
I guess Casimir kind of is, but yeah.
Kind
of.
It is more elven, yeah. They just talk about elven things in the corner. I guess Kark spent some of the night catching up with his dad because he only used to sleep for 4 hours.
Indeed.
Yib's gonna decide to keep whittling his ball. Or not whittling, weaving his ball.
Cool.
So you sleep first, and then you're gonna go find cloaks in the morning?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright.
Or
We all level up.
it's super late, isn't it?
I think,
No, it's like 6:20-ish or something like that.
should we level up now or wait?
Oh, wait.
Could we go to town?
You could head into town. That would take you like 20 minutes. Most places might be closed by then, though.
We could probably just
Oh.
get. He did say that the Vistani could get us some cloaks.
Possibly.
Worth a shot since we're literally in their camp.
Yeah, we can go talk to them. At least the party can while Kark is catching up with his father.
Yeah, my freaking dad. I should have just asked where my mom went or like why she stopped, and she could be like, "Oh yeah, she had a dad or a husband, not husband, but." It's so funny. It's so funny that this character that I liked the second I met him, like a freaking half a year ago, is my dad.
So when we sleep, do we regain all our hit points, or is that not how it works?
No, you regain half of your hit dice.
So assuming I
You
use
can-
2,
If
I went down to 3,
but
I'll
you
gain 1.
when you rest, you can use 2 and then regain 2.
You have a total of 4, because you're level 4 right now.
We're level 5 right now.
We're
You're level 5 right now, so you'll get two hit dice back for long rest.
I
Hey,
already
didn't we get
used
to level
2.
6 with the other group?
No, I think you got the level 5. That was it.
Dang, are we surpassing them?
I think you are.
Yay!
And I'm doing it with oration, so I also add a d6 while I'm healing. Anyone else who uses hit dice also do that now.
Free D6?
I don't need to.
If you are regaining health with hit dice, you get an additional d6.
I will be, so we'll roll that.
Oh,
So I
then,
gain 7
okay.
health that.
So you do your hit dice plus Otomize d6.
Yep.
Oh, I can use my healing hands on someone and
No,
heal
it
for
just
5.
adds. It just adds a d6 to their roll.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily my d6 because my d6 was not the best d6.
Okay, so does
So,
that mean?
Yim, you get the d6 you just rolled, the 3.
Hey, David, do you want to give me 4?
Cool.
Yeah, I can heal you with my healing hands full.
Okay.
Whatever.
Could you drop me 3 if you have 3 extra?
I only have 1 extra after that.
Ah, rats. Oh,
Why not give me?
Kark
why
will just
not
heal
give
himself.
me-
No, I can use cure wounds or something. I think I
Kark
have
will
that.
just use
Yeah,
cure wounds on himself.
yeah.
Cure wounds
We
too.
all heal.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Nice.
to full.
Yay! Yeah. Wow.
Alright, so I get my lay on hands back. That's good.
Feel bad
I
wasting
can,
your
I can
question
fly
already.
once again.
I get all my spells back.
I mean, you needed the question to verify the facts.
That's true. That's true.
Otherwise, you would have still been like, no, that's silly.
Like, my dad wouldn't live in Barovia. That's just so.
It's only fate that brought you back to him, you know?
All right, so you guys long rest. It's now morning.
I'll be fine without a cloak. You guys go find yours.
I mean, a cloak's gotta be only like a couple copper, if anything.
I have hellish constitution. I resist the cold.
Oh,
Hellish Constitution does cold?
Yeah. So if I read it correctly, I have hellish resistance, which does resistance against fire, and then I have infernal constitution, which does resist cold and poison damage, and then I have advantage on poison saving throws.
Resist cold and poison damage. That might work.
I feel like flavor-wise that should work.
Yeah, I'm just double checking.
That's pretty dang nice, though.
Because I don't want you to go up there thinking it'll work and then you get screwed.
Yeah. All I know is I have resistance against cold, fire, and poison.
That's real freaking nice. I have resistance against nothing.
Well, you're not a tiefling.
Or a barbarian.
So I am going to tell you, resistance against cold will help with the cold. However, Mount Gaucus is in an area of extreme cold. So you would require you're going to take less damage, I think, but you're going to require immunity if you want to.
Okay, so I'm still gonna want to get a good cloak.
Yeah, you're still going to want a cloak.
This is
Okay,
gonna be a
fine.
real tough trip.
I'll head out bright and early.
Good road
And
trip.
I'll start go asking around to see if they have a nice winter cloak.
Now it's morning, Kark will ask Casimir, his dad. He's gonna be like, is there anything else we're gonna need for this journey? We're gonna need to bring some like firewood or something?
Yib snaps a finger.
Yeah, we could
Gonna
bring a little
pop
bit of
out.
wood, but it looks like our tinder box is covered.
That's good at least. Dad, Kark says, just staring at him.
He shakes his head and walks out.
He gives you a slightly weird look, and he's like, yes.
Sorry, I'm just not used to saying that.
You could say father, that'd be more proper.
That's
Lothar
true,
says.
father.
Yes,
My adopted father has died so long ago. I haven't said that to anybody in a long time.
It's most unfortunate. Yes.
I'm sure you had to deal with the same thing.
Yeah, well, I'll
Yeah.
head out, find some cloaks, of course, in the town. Or
Everyone just
Marcus was done.
doing their best to get out of the awkward situation as soon as possible.
Everyone's leaving. Ismark's just sitting in a corner, just kind of sitting there.
Aww.
So you
Mark's
guys,
gonna try to see if he's okay, try to get a response out of him.
he kind of responds like physically, but he doesn't say anything.
Now that you mention it, Yim's actually gonna see if he's able or at least willing to come outside with us to go get a cloak. Unless he already has something.
He kind of seems
doesn't.
reluctant to leave the house. Like, he seems like he's happier inside the house than he's not.
Okay, how big is Ismark? How tall is he? He's
5'10".
Probably 10. Okay.
If anything, I can just give you the strength of the bull, and you can just go easily put him over your shoulder.
Honestly,
Oh my
he
gosh.
he
No.
doesn't seem like he's in condition to join us.
No, and that's
No.
fine. I was just wondering, so we could just go and purchase one for him.
No, he may not be able to make the trip, guys.
It might be better if we leave him here with guard.
Yes, that
might
would
be
be
a
good.
idea.
Belthor agrees.
What happened to him?
He died and got resurrected.
Yes.
Oh,
Belthor was just like it was not very
that
good to watch.
that's unfortunate. People have
Do you-
been known to go mad from that.
Oh.
I'll try my best to not let him.
He won't be much of use to you while he's mad.
No.
Is there a way I'm able to go and provide my monkish meditation to go and help him soothe his pains and try to help him and cope?
You can attempt.
What can I roll for that?
I'm gonna have to say medicine or heal or whatever that is.
Medicine.
Thank you.
Medicine, yeah,
I
mental
have some pretty
medicine.
good medicine.
He doesn't seem to pay attention to you.
Can I cure light wounds his brain?
Um,
You can
Maybe
always
just-
attempt.
just what do you
I mean, I can always try
Slow.
playing music to calm him down.
deep? But
His
I
breath.
think
He
if-
seems pretty calm right now.
Yeah, his
I think
breath
he
doesn't
just-
seem to change, but he's not really paying attention.
I think he just needs a
Kinda-
break.
Is there a hot drink I can give him?
You can make one.
No.
You can get some hot water, I guess. I don't know how many other drinks there are around here.
Add some leaves to it, make tea.
Make a tea.
What kind of leaves do you have?
Really? You can use almost any leaves for a tea.
You just want to throw some grass in there?
It
No.
depends what kind of tea you're making.
Yeah.
You
Can't
can
just
just make a simple mint tea. Add some mint leaves to it.
We
Yeah,
don't have
how
mint
many?
leaves.
Do you have a tea leaf, maybe?
The Vistani usually have some sort of strange drinks.
Yes. I'll bring back drink and have nice tea.
Get butter, buddy. Kirk says, giving him a pat on the shoulder.
Casimir will call an elf in and start speaking to him in Elvish, basically telling him to take care of this man, see if you can make him better. Let's go find you
Kirk.
some cloaks.
All right, yes, let's go.
Mm,
I already got
yes.
mine.
Out the door. Out the door. Yes, thank you.
Jumps out.
We talking to who'd you want to talk to? The Vistani?
Yeah, we can start with them.
Yeah, you're the closest.
All right. Casimir just is gonna lead you up. Go ahead and just follow your tokens. Boop. I guess there's a wall there, isn't there? You wouldn't be able to see him very well, but he's up.
Yeah,
By
I
the-
don't see where he went.
He's by the tent
Ah,
entrance.
there he is. I found him. Are you still whipping that guy?
No, the guy. As you come around, the doors open. The flaps are open, and you see the leader, whose name was Luvash, the guy who was whipping the dude, is on the ground. He's just sort of solemnly drinking. His eyes and face look like he's been crying recently, but he has a very tight scowl on his face.
Oh shoot, there's that girl we were supposed to look for.
The guy that was being whipped is still there, very much not alive.
Oh.
He's just a
That was his
a
brother.
bloody whipped corpse. His
And they
brother's
held on to it?
standing. His brother's standing nearby, leaning against a post, just sort of watching and shaking his head.
I'm inclined to believe that he wasn't enjoying it.
Yeah, now that I see this, I don't think so.
Really? Oh, you say that.
Casimir will walk in. No word? Luvash grunts, and Aragal walks up. No, nobody's seen her.
Who's
And-
this her?
Unless you, adventurers, he looks past Casimir, gesturing at you. Unless you saw her.
Belzer shakes his head.
Kark also shakes his head.
Little young Vistani girl. No? Nowhere?
Haven't seen any young girls anywhere.
Perhaps she's been whisked away to Strahd's castle to work as a servant?
Ooh.
Luvash roars in anger and slams his bottle to the ground.
Hey, it's only a theory.
He puts his head in his hands and his shoulders start heaving.
I'll walk up to him. Which one's Uvash?
This one here.
I'll walk up to him, put a hand on his shoulder, and just pat.
He throws it off with a lot of force. He's very strong. He growls.
then.
He growls at you,
All right, then.
and then goes back to crying in his hands.
I'll walk back.
She's been gone for a week now. I don't think we'll find her. At least not alive.
Don't doubt what kids can do.
It's not only just what kids can do, it's what people can do to kids.
Yeah, I'm just saying, kids can be crafty.
How old was she?
8?
Chuck just kind of like purses his lips. Like,
I'm gonna stand over here by the pillar, or by whatever's next to the exit.
He bows his head.
In any case, we're here for cloaks.
Oh my
Perfect time to bring it up.
Cloaks, you say? What kind of cloak?
God. Well, we want to go somewhere extremely cold.
He starts sort of gesturing for everyone to go outside. Sort of herding you in that direction. Yes, we're going to
What
Mount
cheap-
Gakis. Ah, Gakis. Going on another fool's errand, Casimir. Casimir stays silent.
I'm gonna insight.
No, this man is no more fool than you.
Oh, shiz. Insulting the person who's giving you cloaks? I don't know if that's smart, Otomai.
I'm inciting this
Hey,
theory. Might have made
Aragel
that.
looks at Drake at Automai, almost angry, but then gets this small, wicked-looking smile like his token has.
Hmm.
You got balls on you. Tell you that. We've got 30 men here, and you were trying to insult the second in command.
Beltor will go up to Otomai and, like, elbow him.
Hey, I watch out for those who've helped.
Oh, yes, those who help. With your insight, the Casimir seems almost slightly embarrassed but angry that he brought it up. Aragel goes over to, or I guess he'll go back in real quick. Just because he needs to go get cloaks. And he'll come back out with some wintry-looking cloaks. Gold each!
Yim throws
Very
four.
well.
Yim
I'll pay him
throws
the
4
gold.
gold.
Oh, Yin throws 4 gold, okay.
Alright, that would be 4 cloaks. He'll just count them out, and he'll toss them to you as where you are.
Okay.
Alright. Enjoy your death. If you see he starts a sentence and then looks back at the tent. If you find Arabelle in the mountains, let us know.
Yim bows.
Kark nods.
And he walks back in.
Autumn will stay silent.
Both doors. We will.
Kirk's gonna ask Casimir, so have you gone on missions to Gaucus before?
I found the path that should take us there. It's not an easy one.
Do you think
Well-
we'll be able to do it?
Easily. With
All right.
if you're anything like your father, we should be able to do this no problem.
My father?
He puts his hand on your shoulder.
Ah, I'm getting used to that. Kark smiles and wipes a tear from his eye.
Cork beams.
Dalthor just walks past.
Shall we be on our
Autumn
way
is
then?
just gonna stay in the back of the group, being quiet.
Yeah, Yim puts his hood over him and just keeps walking, enjoying the fur.
Meanwhile, some stupid, like, inspirational family music is playing in the background.
Shall we be on our way then?
Mhm.
All right. And he starts leading you away.
Sorry for the noise, guys.
That's fine.
You hear my sister's dog. She goes nuts.
Pet it.
Just attempt to keep it to a minimum, please.
Pet it.
Push to talk is always fun.
Push to talk, yes. That's always a good one.
Yeah,
When there's excessive background noise.
Okay.
Mm.
that's okay.
He leads you past several different forks in the roads that lead different directions to different places. None of which is where you're going.
So what's up with this around path you're taking?
Oh, it's not an around path. This is where the road is. Unless you want to start climbing.
Ah, fair. I would rather avoid that.
It gets to the point where it starts getting pretty cold, pretty chilly.
Oh.
You're in
Kark puts on his
Oh,
jacket over his cloak of resistance.
Autumn will put on his winter coat.
Same.
Yim's been wearing his
perfect.
on top of his other cloak he has.
Casimir keeps walking on as is. What was I saying? Brody, could I have a D20, please?
Yep.
It's like the third time you've rolled a 6. Are you the devil?
Am I?
No, but
Guys,
we have a
I
devil.
called it Yim is Strahd.
Not gonna lie, I have a bobblehead of a vampire on my desk right now.
Oh my gosh.
This is the third one. David, a D20, please.
Oh my gosh.
6, come on, give it a 6.
No.
Yeah, how about double that?
Double,
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, much better. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh.
Kark will save, minus 15.
Oh boy, I wonder if I'll succeed this time. Oh, what'd you know? I got a 4.
Perfect. 4. It's very helpful.
Nice.
All right. Takes you 6 hours as you're wandering through the mountains. The trees get sparser and sparser till you come across an area.
How big is Mount Gacchus?
It is the largest mountain in the place.
Okay, never mind then.
I don't know the exact height. I could probably count it out.
No, it's fine. I was just wondering because of our little prophecies. One of
Mm.
them was something inside a small mountain.
Inside
Mm.
inside a small castle inside of a mountain guarded by amber giants.
So this
It
could
could
be
be.
the mountain, yeah.
It could be Mount Gaucus.
Man, if we're killing like 3 birds with 1 stone right now, that would be amazing.
This is the special events page. This is not what I want.
What? Special event? What's going on?
We did the Christmas event. Do we get special Christmas related items?
Loot
Yes.
boxes.
Can I get?
Christmas in
I
July!
found a Santa suit.
I got a rock.
I got some snowshoes.
Oh, nobody got the infinite snow globe.
Dang it.
All right.
This is a ball of snow.
The shelf rock on which the mountain road clings grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply toward dark rolling clouds. On your right, the ground falls away to a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped with statues of demonic vultures with horned heads.
Ooh.
Set into the center of the wall is a closed portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flame.
Guys,
This-
the flame of Gehenna, do not touch those fires.
This is very scary.
This doesn't seem quite normal.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of normal for me.
Aren't you like literally from hell?
Kinda, yeah.
That's to be expected, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why I say don't touch the green fire.
I do my best to avoid it.
Casimir walks on.
Is it dark?
It is-
I follow Casimir.
It's just naturally dark here, just because of all the clouds seem to be darker, and there's mist from below. It's
Well,
almost
at this
thicker.
point, Belthor's gonna ask Casimir, how far have you traveled in this place?
I would say about halfway up the mountain.
Oh, Cart should be staying away from the edge also. We should probably
Yeah.
walk in like single file.
I'm gonna go. Am I okay to go ahead of you? Have you take up the rear?
Kirk should be as close to his dad as he can.
Sicko.
I'll go in between
Jeez.
Bellathor and Cart and Yim.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, just whatever.
Just
Just
stay away
just-
from the edge.
All right. And you get to the place I just described too early.
Oh. Oh.
How do you guys see it? Boop. So you can see where the green flame is.
Yes. It'd be cool if you could color lighting in Roll20.
Otoma, you have dark vision, right?
Yes, I do have dark vision.
It should not be spreading light. I don't know why it's doing that.
Is it?
It's doing it for him specifically.
Yeah. That now it's not.
There you go. That's correct. Most.
So now my friends look like they're ghosts.
Oh, I gave you too much. That's why.
So how high up is this wall?
This wall's probably a good 30 feet high. No, the gates themselves, the gatehouses here, are 30 feet high. The walls are 20, and they're all lined with stone spikes.
Is this
I'm gonna walk forward cautiously.
All right. You get up to the portcullis behind which is the green flame.
Yes, yes, it is. Now,
What do you do?
I am going to stick my hand out and see what the fire feels like.
You can't quite reach the fire.
I'll move forward a little bit further, still cautiously in case something happens.
Fire's a nice 10 feet away from you.
Yeah. There's a gate there.
There's an iron
Oh, that's a gate?
portcullis.
I didn't know what a portcullis was. Sorry.
Yes, it is a gate. Sorry.
I'm going to investigate the gate to see a way to open it.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Where's the fire being produced at, or is it just a wall of it?
The fire's being produced as like a wall here. Investigation. You see no obvious ways to open it on this side. However, you see there's like a lever halfway here.
I'm going to move all the way to the far to the right.
What's the ground like?
How far away from me is the lever?
Oh, like pretty much just out of your reach.
Okay, I'll use my tail.
How long's your tail?
5 feet.
That's 10
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
That's
So
all
you can
right.
reach 5 feet.
Well, to the lever, right?
Yep.
Oh, the lever.
You click the lever and pull your tail back really quickly as the iron portcullis starts raising up into the gatehouse.
Yes.
Nice.
That works.
Yes.
Better than blowing it down.
What's the ground that we're walking on?
You're walking on mostly snow, but underneath the snow is not too deep, is a sort of gravelly gravel,
Okay.
gravelly gravel. You can
see.
tell where the gravel is and where the sort of the non-gravel path is, because where the gravel is, the snow is a lot shorter, as if somebody actually comes through and shovels every once in a while.
Does the tank want to go in first, real quick?
That'd be Kark, right?
Yeah, I'll head in.
Can I
So
try
is
to?
Fire still there?
The fire is there, just a wall of fire across the back way.
Can I?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
You try to manipulate it.
You were
Yeah, can I
going
try to
in to
manipulate
like
it?
you were going in to see if there was tracks.
It is-
Oh, okay.
It is
Sorry.
non-manipulatable.
Can I take the green fire for myself? Not to manipulate, but just to go and like play with, I guess.
Do you want to go touch it?
Yeah, can I touch it just to go and take a handful of it, I guess?
You can go touch it if you'd like.
Okay.
Bilther's gonna stand a little bit back.
Yim attempts
Yeah.
to reach out and grab a fistful of fire while,
Alright, hold on.
while trying to go and manipulate it in a way so he doesn't get burned.
Oh,
You touch the fire. Fire shoots up your arm, enveloping your entire body. You take 30 fire damage.
What is this? The lightning strike all over again?
Hold on.
It's the fires of Gehenna, guys. It's the fire of Gehenna.
What is that?
I assume you take your
It
arm
is
back
hellfire.
really fast.
I do take my arm back really fast, but is there a way for me to go and spend my key points to make it so I take...
No, you cannot manipulate magical fire.
Okay, can you use my inspiration to take half damage? Or to react in a...
You want to take that? We have
Sure.
healing. We have
You-
healing.
You are a kineticist, so I guess you can kind of do that. You take half damage, 15.
Okay.
Anyone got a bucket of water? Or wait, guys, grab the snow, start tossing it on top. We'll see what that does.
Oh, there's a picture of what the top looks like.
It's
Can I see?
Yeah. I'll just drag you all over there real quick.
Oh.
Boop. That's what the top looks like.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
There's the demonic things up on the top of the gatehouse.
I should not have touched that.
I told you not to. I'm the only one that has resist against fire, so
Okay, well, I can... I thought I'd be able to... Well, I just had to go with that. Learn my mistake.
well, as long as you don't make the same mistake twice, it's fine.
Shame on me then.
Leap through the fire. Just kidding.
I was thinking about doing that, but I don't want to be stranded on the other side by myself.
Yeah.
Automati's gonna grab a handful of snow and try throwing it on the fire.
Yeah, can I angrily go and start shoveling snow on top of the fire to see if it does anything?
The fire seems to originate from the walls and sort
How
of
high?
move inward
How high does the fire go up the walls?
to the roof.
Through the roof. Roof is on fire.
Kark's gonna ask
Can I investigate?
Casimir.
Or
Casimir, do you know anything about this?
I've made it here before, but I have not gotten past the fire. No.
Hmm.
Try to make a running leap through the thing.
can I
No,
look at what
No,
the
Belfort looks at you
statue?
like immediately, no.
Seems like a bad idea.
Fire
Why not?
doesn't hurt me that much.
Casimir runs.
What? Through the
You
fire?
you said no, and then Casimir said why not, and then you ran.
Is he okay?
It's a good question.
Uh,
Very good question. Ho 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 ho! He's alive.
I don't want
Kark
to do that
looks-
again.
Why would you do that?
You can't see past the fire.
He's yelling in. Okay, I'm going in. Kark jumps through.
No!
All right.
Oh.
Roll me some sweet damage.
Some nice auto damage.
Kark is
Oh.
A-okay.
23.
That's-
That's not bad.
He's
That's
not
not.
he's not even half dead.
Automai is gonna make a break for it.
Kark's gonna like get down. Is he like on the ground?
Yeah, Casimir's like on the ground and he's like holding himself. He's got burn marks all over him.
Automai makes a break through the firewall.
Yeah, Kark bends down and gives him a cure of wounds.
All right, roll it.
You can't literally go die the day after I found out that you're my father.
Okay.
I
now seeing
need
this,
to get up there.
can I show you what I want to draw, or what I want to make out of stone that's beneath us?
Do you want to make like a
So you-
wall?
Basically building walls.
Yeah, just two walls. It's just right there.
Sure. Give me whatever your check. I guess you're a monk, so wisdom. Give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
nice.
You crit, sure, yeah. You build the walls up and you just slam them in wherever the fire's coming from, and the fire is gone.
Oh.
See, you could have waited for that.
Belfort
We'd be just
turns around
fine.
and is like, booyah. And then he goes right through.
You know what, am I? Did I roll damage for you?
No, but I have resistance against it, so whatever.
You just take half.
Yeah.
Oof.
18.
That
I'm
could
gonna take
roll
half.
up to 60, which would have been really good.
Well, it
still
would
be
mean I would have
alive.
gotten hit with 30. You'd be left with 1 health.
All right. You guys are on the other side. On the other side of this dark wall.
Wow.
On the other side of this dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors.
Ha ha.
We made it through.
Wait, Golden Warriors, not Amber?
Eh?
Golden warriors on the top of this guard tower.
That seems like it might be our thing though, because it's not always completely, like to the word, you know.
It does say small castle.
Is this a small castle?
It's possible. I don't know what definition of small castle is.
Like looking around is like this is like a castle, right?
It's like a gatehouse, like a guardhouse. A
A
tower.
small castle.
Guard tower.
Kark's gonna listen to the door.
Give me a perception.
Ba-ba-ba.
You hear just the wind.
Hush.
It sounds clear to me. Kark's gonna try to open up the door.
You find that the door does not open.
Oh, Is it locked, or does it seem like
You
It's
see
locked.
that no lock. It should just push open.
Cart tries to push it?
No, it does not push. Does not open. You cannot roll hit dice unless you're taking a short rest.
Oh, sorry.
Get out of here.
Dang it! Can't gain that 9 health.
No, sorry.
No.
You'd have to take a short rest. If you'd like to short rest in the snow for an hour.
No.
I mean, I could always tiny hut and we could take a short rest, but it's not worth it for a short rest.
Yeah, right now I don't think it's necessary. If we could get in here, we could just short rest in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look at something. Oh, how do you spell it? Sorry.
Your voice echoed when you did that. It sounded really funny.
What are you looking at? What are you doing?
I'm gonna try thaumaturgy on the door to see if it'll open, because it causes an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
You see the door sort of shake, and you hear a loud slam, but it does not move.
Mark's gonna
So
push
it must be
against the
jammed.
door. He's gonna push against the door with his hand, just in case.
Does not move.
Okay. So making sure it's not like an illusion or something.
You'd probably have to push it open.
Yeah, we'll have to push pretty hard because it's blocked on the other side.
Well, I'm not the one to do this.
Belthor, I guess, has decent strength. He can try it.
I think Yim and Belthor are our best shot.
Ooh.
Both of you push together. I know you can do it.
Yeah, can we both kick in the door?
You can
Don't
attempt.
believe in
Yeah.
yourself. Believe in the you. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Hmm.
You could
I believe.
definitely
I
attempt
believe.
to. Yes. So just pick one of you to roll it, and the other one is assisting, so they get advantage.
How much
what's-
strength do you have, Yim?
I have one.
I'll do it then. Here you go.
Yeah!
Let's
Ooh,
move you both up
Pretty
here.
good. Pretty good, I gotta say.
Yeah. So
Shoulder ran it.
with the even with a nat 20, you just barely made it for the DC. You both lift up and kick the door splinters, and you hear a loud crack as the door flies open.
Good job, Bellathor.
Woo!
And boop.
I vote we go in.
There was a window!
There's 3 windows.
To the window.
I guess you have to go over the cliff to get to it.
So a cold hearth stands across from the door, the wind howling down its chimney. A stone staircase is on the south wall. 3 windows look out over a foggy sea. Also, as you're walking in, you can see that there was a board blocking the doorway. So like it was locked, kind of. Barred.
Oh, I see.
So we just need a new barred wood for the door.
The door is also fairly splintered.
Keep wary, though. That means whatever locked this door never left.
Or left
you're
through a
right.
window.
Already the windows open.
Belthor pulls out his glaive.
No, all the windows don't look openable.
Ah. It still seems very dangerous.
You
There's
get
a
the torch
staircase.
out and lights it and offers it to someone.
Yep. So you pull out your
Oh.
glaive.
No, I gotta use 2 hands. I can't do that. Someone
Then
else
you
will hold
just
it.
takes it.
I'll
Yeah.
take out my rapier.
You have a torch. Everyone has dark vision.
Everyone does?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
you're
true.
right. Why do except
Belthor does. He's in.
I do
well.
have dark vision.
you?
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
I
freaking has dark
At
vision.
least
I throw it in
you
the
get dark vision.
fireplace.
So you light
I
the
light it, and
fireplace.
Yeah, I light the fireplace and I throw the torch in there as extra kindling.
All right. Boom.
Lights.
There's now a fire in the hearth.
Great.
Bam.
Let's
Don't know
use-
unforeseen consequences that one may take, but let's go up the stairs. Belthor will just head upstairs.
Casimir is just gonna close the door and sort of lean up against it. He has a small smile on his face. And
Where is he?
boop. Sorry. There.
I'm gonna follow them up the stairs.
I think I put him under Yim. There we go.
Is there another board near?
No.
Is there
I can't.
for
Apparently, I can't
curtain
climb
rod
stairs.
Yeah, just wait.
or a fireplace poker?
No.
I mean, I have a rapier.
Mm-mm.
Belthor, you're just north a little bit.
That's nice. Would my crowbar fit across it?
Oh, you're
No.
trying to find something to block the door.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Your crowbar is not long enough.
Oh well.
You said Casimir was leaning against the door with a smirk.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were going up the stairs at the time, though.
Yeah.
I guess Koch's gonna ask him like, so how does it feel to finally be further than before?
His smile sort of widens and he just looks at you.
Hey, insight.
Sure.
Damn it.
This
Oh.
seems perfectly fine to me.
He's your father.
My daddy.
You look at him and he gives you a weird feeling.
Oh, okay.
You don't understand.
Daddy.
Carter just kind of gives him a weird look and goes back. He goes upstairs.
All right, so this upstairs, the upper level of the tower is an ice box with windows set in almost every wall. A rusted iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trapdoor. Mounted above the stone hearth is a dire wolf's head. Wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead.
Oof.
You can also see a light coming from the hearth itself. Just a very faint light.
Probably from the ground underneath.
And Otomai, you're just
So
a little
this-
north, by the way. If you there you go.
This is an opening here that just opens up into the outside.
That's a trapdoor.
Oh, this over here.
That should be a window
Oh, okay. It just looks a little different.
mounted to. Yeah, I think it's just a window, but it's not. Yeah, I think it's just a window.
Okay.
Belthor will look at the glowing hearth.
Oh, it's a broken window.
Mm.
That's why it's an ice box up here. You look in the hearth and you can see that there's a hole that leads below. That's where the light's coming from.
I see.
Well, guys, whatever was here probably jumped out that broken window.
And that's safe to assume. Doesn't hurt to check what's up here.
Is the glass falling inward or outward?
That's a good thing to check.
You see no remains of glass.
Probably fell outwards.
Well, while you do that, Automai, Belthor will touch you and heal you for 5.
Yay.
And Kark's gonna start climbing up this ladder.
You climb up the ladder. You open the trap door.
Mm-hmm.
You start pushing on the trap door. It takes you a second because it seems to be frozen shut. But you're able to push it open finally with a crack. And it gives off a loud squeal from unhappy hinges. You climb to the top.
Alright.
Up here, 10 foot tall, gold-plated statues stand upon the battlements facing outwards. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. The cold wind stirs in the snow, under which you see human skeletons clad in rusty mail.
I see that from like on the ground from up here.
On
Not those
where you're standing,
skeletons.
there's skeletons up here.
Oh, creepy.
I'm gonna go
Uh,
back down the stairs.
Can I see a cause of death?
Frost.
No, these seem to be very ancient bones.
All right, Kirk's gonna climb down. I guess he's gonna investigate these statues.
All right, give me an investigation. They seem to be solid
Sound
gold
is-
through and through. You just knock on it.
Not even lances.
Wow. Let's see. The thing about the and this is a castle beneath. I guess these aren't giants, are they?
They're 10 feet tall.
They're
Could be
giant.
considered giant.
Kark's going
Large.
to check underneath any of them specifically for any secret passages or containments.
I don't think you'll find one, but okay.
You find, there's a chimney here.
Hmm.
Out from it pours a little tiny smoke.
Nice.
Eventually you find like a loose stone or two in a couple of the walls, but they just turn out to be just loose bricks, worn with age.
Right. Kirk will climb back down.
Belthor was waiting for him.
I feel like this might be the castle with the Amber Giants.
I feel the same, but these are golden, not amber.
But they're not going to be made of actual amber.
It's true. Maybe amber's just another description for gold.
Amber
Gold
does have
is-
a good goldish hue to it.
Exactly.
Oh, too many tabs open.
Too many tabs.
Oops.
I know.
All right. You're saying Amber as you're coming down. Casimir hears you. Amber,
Yes.
we are going to the Amber Temple.
Oh. Well, would you look at that?
I vote we take a short rest here
That's not a bad
and
idea.
quickly, make sure we've got everything in order before we head out.
Casimir just in the middle of wrapping his like 3rd-degree burned arms. Yeah, I concur.
That's pretty
Well.
golden.
I'll play Oration again, so that anyone who decides to use a hit dice will get an additional d6 hit to heal.
Is
Heck
that
yeah.
is that specific to party members, or does Casimir also get this benefit?
Or let's see if it even. Oration is not in the info thing.
Interesting.
Nice.
From what I've read, it's just whoever uses a healing dice gains an additional d6.
We'll give it to him. He needs a little help. He nearly just
agree.
died.
Oh, yes.
5 plus a d6.
Yeah, I can see gold and amber being pretty similar.
I go up to 27. Okay, that's good for me. 4 points below hit health, but oh well.
He's used
Oh well.
4. I think he needs all of them. He's not healing very quickly.
Add a d6 to each one.
Each one?
Each healing dice he uses is an additional d6.
Oh, I didn't know it was each one. Let me roll
Dang.
those other ones real fast, see if he even needs these. Another 15. He'd use one more. Meaning he... Oh, no, he wouldn't use one more. He's almost fully healed. He's good. He used 4 total.
Yeah, oration is a nice little passive
Real
additive.
dang nice.
Add a d6.
Boop, boop.
Roll a d6. Roll a d6.
D6s everywhere.
It's like two ones that I've rolled so far.
It happens to us all. Oh, and I'm going to tell Casimir I'm sorry if I embarrassed you earlier.
Embarrassed me.
I defended you against the Valaki second in command.
I've done some stupid things in my time. We can all hear about our stupid things from time to time.
I just want you to know I am sorry if I did embarrass you. It was not my intention.
I'll take it. Alright, so you spend an hour.
Nice long trip, and all we've done is jump through a wall of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Well, I vote we keep going. Is anyone else with me?
I
Yes.
agree.
Yeah, we can keep going.
The path is fairly linear from here. We should have no more branches.
Well, that's good.
What's the walking order?
I'd prefer to be in the middle-ish.
Cart can take the front.
I'll take rear.
Make it this way.
Oh, before we left, could I say that I grabbed, or asked at least to take one of Ismark's swords? Or is it too
You
late for
probably
that?
could have just taken it. He wouldn't have responded.
Okay. I'll say that I did that.
Where's everyone standing? Belthor's at the front, and everyone's way
Sure.
back here.
I'm gonna go towards the middle.
I'll be in the front as well.
Where do you want Casimir?
You should probably be up next to Bellathor.
I'm gonna ask him what he does to fight.
It's a good question. He should know that.
Hmm.
Yeah. What do you do for fighting?
If you fight at all.
Spellcasting.
All right, then. We should have you in the middle-ish back then.
Behind Otomai, and then Yim can take up the rear.
Yay.
If Yim is okay with this.
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna put you like that just because of how the road is. Because you're going diagonals.
New problems.
You guys start walking along. When in front of you comes into view, I think everyone can see it. Or I guess everyone
Whoa.
except Yim.
I can see
A
a tiny
big,
thing.
a big
That is
goat.
a happy goat.
It's kind of a thing of nightmares now that I'm looking at it, and it's so dark.
When it's dark, it looks like it has really big open eyes and a big toothy smile.
Yeah.
The road ahead is cut out of the mountainside, rising steeply to one side and falling away at the other. Mist and snow greatly reduce the visibility, and the howling wind cuts through you like a knife. Kark, you're actually the only one that sees this.
Kark stalks everybody and points it out. He
Uh,
grabs Belthor to stop him.
a 9-foot tall goat stands atop a crag above you. This goat is here-ish, actually.
Is it
Stands on a
alive?
crag above you. Its gray fur blending perfectly with the rock mountainside. It lowers its head with malice glimmering in its eyes.
Oh,
Does it seem like it's...
It's
Why am
charging.
I having
with
nightmares?
malice
again?
gleaming in
cool.
its eyes.
Go ahead and
Sounds like
everyone
a normal
roll
goat.
initiative.
What
Sounds
the
like
heck
your
is-
average...
Click your token
normal
first.
goat to me.
So,
I thought I did.
I'm just telling you.
Kark, you don't have time to warn people.
Oh my god.
You're
I
going
do
to...
still get advantage on my
Unless
initiative.
you go first.
Oh, I think I do go first, actually. Something tells me I
There
do
you
have
go.
time to warn people.
Yeah, but they won't be able to act during the surprise. Oh, you got a 20. Sure.
Yeah.
There is no surprise round, everybody.
Yay!
Did I roll for the goat yet?
No,
Is
I
it
don't
roll
think so.
20, I guess.
Oh, it's in public. Excuse me.
We know.
Now you know its
Goat.
name.
Wait, where's its name posted?
On turn order, but it's not.
Zor.
Nah, don't look it up.
Seems
It's
Zool.
not going to tell you anything because it's a unique creature.
Well, guys, I know one spell I will not be casting.
Gust of wind.
No, Shatter.
Shatter.
Yeah, please no.
Shatter
Do
would be
not.
bad too.
Oh, avalanche.
Oh, that'd be even
Spell
worse.
in the other game.
Because Shatter can push and causes an avalanche. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
my
you
favorite.
didn't-
It's
you
like one of my
didn't think about
favorite
that,
two
did
spells
you?
in the other game. And I'm playing with David.
Shatter's a good one. In non-snowy environments.
I like to use it on doors.
All right, now Casper should be in there. Yep. They're sitting next to Yim at the bottom. Kark! We're going to put that there just so everyone can actually see it.
That is a very creepy goat.
It's, a,
Small castle beneath the mountain.
it's literally a normal picture of a goat.
Yeah, it doesn't look that creepy.
Yeah, it looks kind of creepy because the fur line underneath makes it look like a very giant mouth.
Right? That's what I thought at first. I thought it was like a big toothy smile.
No,
I can't unsee the toothy smile.
it's just his
Yeesh.
beard.
Alright, let's see. So it's obviously hostile. Kark's going to draw his own and Ismark's sword. And come over here. Readying an attack against it once it approaches.
Okay.
Try to get its attention at least. Get it away from the spellcasters.
I mean, me and Belthor are kind of blocking it. So I
Yeah,
think we're good.
there's a wall in the way.
It's
Belthor.
a goat. It can hop along the wall.
Okay, so that
I don't
makes
know what
it
you
my
want me to
turn,
do
right?
about that.
Well, if I go, like, what? I was like right here. Gosh, I can't even figure whatever. If I go forward a bit, I'm gonna try to get its attention by like yelling at it or something. I
Insult its mother.
don't know. You're never hurting. Go over here. You know. Then I'll take the dodge action.
Yep,
Prepare
dodge
to
action.
dodge.
The dodge action, that's perfect.
Yeah, prepare to dodge.
Well, you don't prepare a dodge action, you just do it.
Okay, yeah. I just used my action to do that, or
Yes.
okay, then yeah, that's what I'm gonna. Oh, as a bonus action, let's see. Hold on. I can do Hunter's Mark, or I could do Bane. Hold on.
I'll bring it back.
We'll finish this area and then we'll quit for the night.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll do
level up in
Hunter's Mark.
Alright. Your hunter's mark triggers. Music.
Yeah.
Ah!
This
Should've
goat's
activated my
charging down the mountainside. You've marked it.
Yeah, I'll prepare to dodge. Yeah.
The goat charges you. Head
Is that
first.
within, I don't think that's within range of me even.
Did I not open? There it is.
I guess I should have positioned myself a little better. Oh well.
It's okay, if it smashes you, you should fly like this way, not quite that way.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, you've got wings. You can just fly.
That's true.
Its head comes at you. Rolling with disadvantage, please. You do get hit.
Ugh.
You need to make me a strength save.
Well, I have good strength.
No, you don't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh crap.
I'm gonna use that inspiration to re-roll that.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Lot
That's what
better.
I get.
You get hit. However, you keep your feet firm, and the goat is unable to run over you.
Stumble ever so slightly.
Your headbutts you and looks up like, what the heck? Why didn't you move?
You take a total of 13 damage.
How much?
13 damage, and then it
Okay.
runs away from you, provoking an opportunity attack.
The ball. Take that.
Oh, are they gonna try to charge again?
You hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
That's a good
You hear
slap
it.
to its
You hear
rear.
it bleat in anger as it runs away.
Brrr.
I've got 10-foot range with that glaive.
What am I?
I am gonna dissonant whispers the fool.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast as a first level spell. It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom save. Boop. What's the DC?
DC would be 14.
It passes.
Okay, so it takes half 3d6.
Go ahead and roll it.
How do I roll multiple at once?
/R 3d6
Okay.
with a space in between the R and the number.
/R 3d6.
All right. Nice 5 damage there.
Beautiful.
Casimir.
It's good damage.
That was only half damage, too.
Yeah.
Casimir's gonna come over here near the cliff with a clear shot and fire a bolt.
Kark is
Heck, near the
upset.
cliff.
Yeah, like Kark is very upset at this.
He's upset about what?
He's going right on the edge of the cliff.
Oh.
He's asking to be the next Ismark.
He fires a large bolt of fire, singeing the creature for 15 damage.
Nice.
Man, I think we found another executioner, guys.
Maybe.
The goat now starts screaming in a goat-like way. Yim?
Yim pulls out his short bow and fires.
Alright. It's large enough that I don't think it actually gets cover from people. Damage.
Wonderful
Ooh,
damage.
let's see.
The creature collapses in the snow.
Oh, okay
Oh,
then.
nice.
He's
And
dead.
it's still burning.
Burn.
The fire on its fur burns for half a second longer before the snow and wind puts it out.
That is some intense wind.
Yeah.
Something tells me they put that encounter there just so they could buck someone off the side of the cliff and then kill them instantly.
Yep.
Probably.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
Yeah.
I would have been flying away.
Whatever
Glad
do
it's
you
back here.
mean?
What a nice marshmallow. It's so friendly.
Yeah, you never know how far I would have gone.
Right to the bottom.
With a natural wood, I think the bottom is what we're looking at here.
Probably.
I fly all the way back to the guard tower. Whee!
And smack into a breaking a wall open.
Hmm.
All anime style.
Some Superman stuff. All right. I guess we'll
Let's
go.
reform our walking order.
I guess.
Was Casimir behind Odomai?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll approach the goat.
Yeah.
Approach the goats.
You see its large form just sort of laying there. Its
Anything
sides
special
heaving
about
slowly.
it?
It's still alive.
It's still alive.
Its sides are heaving slowly.
Kill it.
Well,
Kill
it's
it
a
with fire.
majestic creature. I don't think we should kill it.
We should probably put it out of its misery.
That's true.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, we really should kill this one, guys.
You will come up
Alright.
and use a
So-
spear.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. I was
And
just
Automati's gonna come up
fling
with
his
his blade
glaive
and
around
stab
and
at it.
into it.
Guys,
Everyone's
just-
just stabbing it!
No, only 1%.
Target's away!
Everyone just starts stabbing it over and over again. All right.
It almost kills me. I'm going down.
The thing's dead. You killed it. It no longer breathes.
Fucking.
Walk past it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna give it a nice wide berth.
All right. Continue on.
Tucker just bell through to go further so he doesn't have to stand on it.
So, do we see the light in the
No,
distance?
not yet. Not yet.
Okay, I'm like
The
that's-
visibility's near zero, outside
okay,
of your
got
range
it.
of vision.
Got it.
And
I really should throw it on the GM layer, but I haven't.
with how the weather is, can I try to manipulate it to go and clear it up?
No.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, that sounds a little.
And
Hard.
it's you can like do 5-foot squares at a time.
You did water, you can do 30-foot squares.
Maybe just like right next to you, you know?
You can like keep the wind from beating on you if you'd like.
Yeah, just from my face.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that
No,
just
Or
something
I actually wanted to go
without
and
spending
manipulate
any?
against my feet.
I like that all of the wind is like blowing everywhere around Yim except his face, like none of his hair is moving at all.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of Ready Player One when his hair is the only thing moving like water.
all right, you guys go ahead and move yourselves up to where Casimir kind of is, based on your walking order. At this point, all of you start to see up ahead. This snowy bridge comes to a gorge span. What? This snowy pass comes to a gorge spanned by a stone bridge. At each end of the bridge is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch. Atop each one are two statues of armored knights on horseback with lances, charging towards one another. The wind bites and howls like wolves as it passes over the gorge.
And then we got a flame horse sitting there.
Yes, the low walls that enclose the stone bridge have fallen away in some places, but the bridge seems intact. A black-cloaked rider on a charcoal-colored horse guards the middle of the bridge.
Something tells me diplomacy won't be an option with them.
Nope.
I'm gonna try anyway.
Wait a second. Let me heal myself. I cast Cure Wounds.
All right, roll it.
Really? That's
If you need another one, I can give you one.
Can I help him with that?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how you're helping with his spellcasting.
I provide him a pat on the back.
Great, thanks, buddy.
From all the way back
Helps a
there. Here,
lot.
pass this up, guys.
I'll give him the
Warm
cure
pat on
wounds too.
Ernie,
I'll
you
reach
can
forward and
heal
touch
my
Belthor
hands.
on the back and use cure wounds.
Okay. This black cloaked rider on this this fiery war horse just stares at you from the blackness that covers its face.
Kirk's gonna look. Does there seem to be a way to get into these towers?
Yeah, there seem to be open doorways.
It's gonna kind of like sidewind. Does it look like there's like a climbing or stairs or anything?
There seems to be nothing in there
Right.
except snow, seeming to have been blown in there at some point, just in the shallow entrances.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use Thaumaturgy to make my voice 3 times louder
Ugh.
and yell out, "What is your purpose here?"
It stands there, cloak billowing in the wind, flame
Maybe
flickering.
hold back on the magnified yelling on the snowy mountain.
We're on a flat part.
Yeah, but there's also an entire mountain edge right there.
But that's its response. It stands there, looks at you as its cloak billows in the wind, and the flame of the horse's mane.
Maybe we could just
Does
take
the
pot
same.
shots at it. Kirk pulls out his bow.
Oh yay!
Not that we know what it is.
Do you? Well, I mean, it's clearly a guardian of some sort. I don't think it's going to let us pass without fighting it. Considering it doesn't even seem to even listen to us.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've met Strahd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you met his horse yet?
No.
Well, it's a fiery war horse.
Shit.
Looks an awful lot like that one.
Oh. Would Strahd be pretty upset if we killed it then?
There's a rider on its back. Belzer turns around and he's like, what if that rider is Strahd right now?
What if not?
But what if it is?
What if stole horse from Strahd?
Strahd, is that you?
I don't think so.
The figure
Autumn
does not
Ice-
move.
I don't think it's Strahd, guys.
What if it's just an illusion?
Someone throw a rock at it.
Shoot a bow at it.
Oh my gosh.
Kark's like knocked an arrow ready to go.
Do it. Do it, Kark.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. I'm
All
gonna
right.
do like a warning shot. I'm gonna shoot right next to
Wait.
it.
You're gonna shoot next
Belthor
to
turns
it.
around and says to Casimir, you want to get across this bridge, right?
It's the only way I know of to the temple.
Alright. Belthor starts going for the rider.
Okay, Kark's gonna take a shot at the rider.
At the rider specifically?
Yes.
Let me open his.
Passes.
Let me open his sheet.
No, I'm trying to think. I feel like. Kenyoya, he's gonna do it. No,
Did we
he's
just
not
wait-
gonna do
Wait,
it.
wait.
I feel like Strahd would freaking kill him alive. Like all killing is, but you know.
Wait, give me just a sec.
Do you want me to blast it? Casimir says.
I don't know. Do you think it's a good idea?
We don't... If it's Strahd, probably not.
Strahd, we're going to shoot your horse if that's you, or if it's not you.
I've got nothing to help you. Sorry.
We're gonna shoot your horse.
Nothing.
Not the horse. the rider.
Doo-doo-doo.
Not the horse. Just the rider.
It doesn't do anything after that.
The figure still does not move.
Okay, Kark shoots his bow at it.
We warned him. He's shooting your horse now.
Without advantage.
You're shooting at the horse or the rider?
The rider.
The rider,
The rider.
All right. The arrow seems to go through the rider.
Aha! The rider's an illusion. The horse might not be.
Then ask Lewis.
Do we have a druid at all? No druids.
I think I have animal stuff.
As a ranger, you could.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I do have animal stuff.
The horse starts
Speak to
pawing at
the
the
animal.
ground, sniffing the wall of the thing next to it.
So I can communicate with animals' basic thoughts, and I can know what I can do and can't do in order to keep it from becoming hostile, unless it's already hostile.
Let me open its character sheet.
Oh, whoops. Wrong page. There we go.
So Cart just kind of comes out, "Hey boy, here boy."
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna have his swords out at this point.
Just
but-
All right, you start walking
probably-
forward as you do that. I
probably-
guess.
I'm gonna get to this point, so that if it does get upset, it's gonna charge at me and not kill my friends.
All right. What do you need to do to trigger your know or not to know thing?
I don't know. It's just a passive thing that I have
And it just says animals.
with animals.
All right. I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Where did I close it? No, it's here. Okay. I have too many of these things open.
We double check the exact wording here. Oh, beasts.
Beasts. Perfect.
Ooh, I also I can learn its emotional state.
Whether it's content or pissed, huh?
I can determine whether it is affected by magic of any sort, or its short-term needs, or actions I can take to persuade it not to attack.
So what exactly do you need to do? Sorry.
I just can do it.
But you just can do it. All right.
Yeah.
Give me an insight.
All right.
Woo!
It does not seem to be behaving like your average animal,
But is it a beast?
your average beast.
Ah, crap.
It like seems to look over at you during your attempt, but literally pays you 0 mind otherwise. It just continues to paw at the snow, moving it around a little bit.
How upset do you think it would be if you started just flying us across, Belthor?
I can only do that for 1 minute.
It's true.
It would probably take me more than a minute.
I don't know. I'm starting to feel like fighting this thing might be our only option.
Well, if that's the case, I've got a couple things I can do before we go in.
I'm gonna move forward and try to speak again in Infernal, maybe, saying, "Hey, are you okay over there?"
Again, the horse turns an ear towards you, but otherwise pays you no mind.
Someone try stepping on the bridge, see what happens.
All right, Kark's gonna do it, but he's gonna be ready.
Belthor will follow closely, because he's got a 10-foot range on his glaive. He'll prepare an action to attack if
Kark.
it comes to
Now, whatever we
close.
do, guys, don't kill it.
Kark will also have a ready action to attack it.
As you step on the
ready
bridge,
action.
the horse turns its head to look at you, almost curious. The rider on its back holds up its hand, as in like a stop sort of gesture.
All right, I'm stopping you, illusion. Can you talk?
It puts its hand back down, otherwise does not answer.
I feel like we're just waiting for Strahd to come at this point.
Take another step forward.
All right, you're not telling me to stop anymore, so I'm gonna take a step.
Wisdom save, minus 15.
Oh, great.
Oh, negative 10.
All right.
Negative 7, I mean.
It's actually negative 12. And then Strahd comes out, it's like, hey, I hope you like your -15 to your will saves.
Die!
So what happens with the what? Why do you have -15 to wisdom saves?
I'm pretty sure that one time I used an ability that let me detect the presence of undead within like a mile, and it started making me go insane. And Strahd was like, "Hey, I'll let you not go insane if you trust me." I was like, "All right, man." And so I'm pretty sure he like took a bit of my soul or something, and so it's kind of the worst.
Wow. Yeah, Kark just turns around and explains it to Onmai. You know, just sitting there,
Yeah,
well, this guy is
this
just, you
one's,
know.
So
Oh,
what,
yeah,
what are you
and
doing
then,
now? What are you doing now?
Can I roll a
did it
wisdom?
hold its hand up again?
No.
Do I
Okay.
see exactly? Can I remember exactly what Strahd looks like?
Yes, however, the hood is blocking any vision of its face.
I know. I'm gonna cast disguise self on myself to make me look like Strahd.
Maybe do that when you're around the corner.
Yes. So I'm gonna go around this corner here,
Okay.
cast disguise self on myself.
Give me just a deception check to see how good that looks.
I'm looking for it.
Do you
Ooh.
tell anybody about this plan, or do you just
Yes,
walk
I
out as
tell everyone about this
Strahd?
plan. I tell everyone, like, I'm gonna whisper it to them so
Okay.
that only they can hear.
That would have been
No, that would have been hilarious.
That
if you
would've
didn't,
been
though.
Actual Strahd just comes out.
It just appears. It's like,
What if Strahd was just a huge jerk and just teleported in there, killed Automai, and then came out? And we're all just like, oh,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
the plan's going well.
well. I'm not saying that couldn't happen. All right, so you look just like Strahd.
I'm gonna step out
Mhm.
and start walking forward.
Clark's gonna act all like, oh no, it's Strahd, and like power on the floor kind of thing.
You need to give me a deception check.
I think it'd be poor performance. In this.
Give performance. It's much better.
Good.
I think it'd be more of a performance than a deception, but okay.
Either
Oh.
one works, I guess.
Yeah, mine's the exact same roll anyway.
Shh.
Could I instead roll survival because
No.
I'm terrified of my life?
No.
I didn't think
So you start walking up. The horse still seems to pay you no mind. It's playing in the snow with its hoof.
I will say you are dismissed.
It doesn't move.
And walk past it.
You
I'm
want to
gonna
be
keep going.
careful. If Strahd finds out you're doing this, he might just kill you.
I know. I tried this with his
Touch it.
ex-girlfriend and he didn't kill me then, assuming I'm okay. I'll keep going.
All right.
Clark's gonna stay behind with readied actions to attack.
The horse looks at you, and at this point, you look up and you see the face of the rider is Strahd's face looking down at you.
I mean, it could just still be the illusion, right?
Well, I'm gonna go. Hello, Master Strahd. Did you like my little performance?
He shakes his head.
Mm.
What about mine? Just kidding. So,
Every time I do disguise self, it ends up horribly.
I mean, it was good, but
He holds up
The-
his
the, uh,
he holds
the
up his
outcome's
hand in a
always bad.
stop gesture.
it's a really, really bad time.
I will stop. And I will dismiss disguise self.
does he put his hand back down?
Yeah, he puts his hand back down.
Once he puts his hand down, Kirk's gonna get like right up here and kind of start like going around, if he can.
Or give me a dexterity check, I guess, to balance on the wall. You slip and you fall into the horse. The entire thing
Oh.
dissipates. the writer and
It
the
was
horse.
all an illusion. Ha!
That's great.
We just wasted so much time. Strahd's
And
probably on
a
his way.
spell.
Go. Let's
And
go
a
out of
spell
here.
slot.
We should get out of here. Come on, guys. Let's
Stone.
go.
Yeah, let's keep going. I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
let's,
running.
let's go fast. Kirk starts like speed walking.
And you continue on your way, but that's where we'll end it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more, head to our channel, check out some other stuff. And until then, see you around the campfire. See you, campers.
Oh my goodness. It's no wonder they just weren't responding to us.